I've gone a little over my calorie budget so far. Need to rethink my dinner plans to get back on track. Oh, 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 oh. You haven't quite hit your reps for today. Come on, one more set. I've gone a little over my calorie budget so far. Need to rethink my dinner plans to get back on track. Oh, 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 oh. You haven't quite hit your reps for today. Come on, one more set. Oh, 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 oh. People seem to think I was born with super strength, but look at me. This tiny frame is what my genetics gave me. All my strength comes from consistent training with good technique. Put in the same work, and you can absolutely get the same results. You haven't quite hit your reps for today. Come on, one more set. Oh, 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 oh. I've gone a little over my calorie budget so far. Need to rethink my dinner plans to get back on track. You haven't quite hit your reps for today. Come on, one more set. People seem to think I was born with super strength. But look at me. This tiny frame is what my genetics gave me. All my strength comes from consistent training with good technique. Put in the same work, and you can absolutely get the same results. I've gone a little over my calorie budget so far. Need to rethink my dinner plans to get back on track. People seem to think I was born with super strength. But look at me. This tiny frame is what my genetics gave me. All my strength comes from consistent training with good technique. Put in the same work, and you can absolutely get the same results.
Hello. I'm late again. I'm to no one's surprise. Yeah, I'm late. Oops. It took me a lot longer to make rice balls than I initially anticipated. Because I thought I was gonna be done making rice balls by 8. Took a little bit longer to make them because
One more set.
I'm a silly goose. But I'm here now. And I'm here to do whatever happens in this Archon quest because I don't know anything. I also don't remember anything either. Also something else I was just thinking about, which I completely forgot about. So, should I play it in English or should I play it in Japanese? Or, like, Chinese, either way. Because something I completely forgot about was... I don't know whether or not if everything's gonna be voiced. Oh, we are in Natlan. Or it is in
I've gone
Natlan.
a little over my calorie budget so far.
So, like...
Need to rethink my dinner
I'm trying
plans
to
get
debate on
back
if I want to
track.
play it in English or in like Japanese or Chinese or something, because I don't know if it's fully voiced or not. I think it's fully voiced, but I'm not sure because the last time we had a quest, it wasn't fully voiced, so, or at least not in English, which is tragic. So, oh, I have something. Oh yeah, it's A's birthday, right? I forgot about that. I remember seeing the art for it this morning, but I forgot. Also, I have so many K-pop Demon Hunter songs in my head right now. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. I have so many songs in my head. I was just thinking about it and I'm like, oh my god. I've been singing all the songs like all day. God, it's so catchy and I really do like the songs though. I'm not good at singing them yet because I'm bad at lyrics right now. I haven't gotten all the lyrics in my head. Delicious taiyaki. Anyway, also, let me change my team a little bit. Because you know what? I play with this team all the time. Let's bring Malika out. Where is she? There she is. But,
Archon reporting for battle.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. Anyway. So, yeah, I don't remember, like... I don't remember a single thing from the trailer for this update. Like, I know I watched it, but I definitely watched it in Japanese because that was the only language they released it in. And I don't remember, like, a single thing
Quite hit your reps for today.
about
Come
what
on,
happened in it.
One more set.
I'm, like, thinking about it. I'm like, what happened? Like, I don't remember. But yeah, I'm gonna see how do I explain this? I'm gonna see if the characters are voiced, and then if they're not, after I finish this first part, I will then change. Did she just pop the top off of that can? I don't even know if that was a can or not. Anyway, but yeah, I want to see whether or not if it's voiced, and if it is, I'll just play it in English because I don't want to like not play it in English, you know? Oh, hi, Anton.
Oh, Tulani and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you two here.
Oh hey, Coach Ansan. What are you doing here all by yourself?
Hey, a new Paimon voice. I forgot.
Just so you know, Paimon didn't come here to train. Paimon's not looking to sign up for any diet plan or bodybuilding class right now.
She sounds like she's a little dainty little lady. I don't even know how to explain that, but she just sounds like a little dainty little lady. Also, I realized something. Should I... Hold on. Whee... Okay. I just thought about that and I was like, am I not usually on the left and not the right? I couldn't remember at the time. I was like, wait, that doesn't look right. Now it's fine.
Alright, got it. But seriously, what do you take me for? Some coach from hell? I'd never force a student into something they didn't want to do. That being said, a little aerobic exercise would probably do you some good. You could take over my patrol for a while. That would count.
Rather than training, that sounds more like helping you out.
Yeah, all jokes aside, you're right. I'm looking for some help. The Collective of Plenty is holding a bodybuilding competition soon, and so many people have been busy squeezing in their last-minute workouts that we've run out of staff for patrols.
Oh, so you've stepped in to cover their work. But don't you have a last-minute workout to do too?
I'm good. For one thing, I believe peak conditioning can only be achieved through consistent training over a long time span. Cramming in a workout at the last minute does next to nothing for you. But more pertinently, well, as you can probably imagine, I'm not able to compete in any of the most popular weight classes.
That
And
makes
there's
sense.
no real competition in my own weight class.
Because you're like
Yeah,
small.
that makes sense.
Why is she looking at us like that?
Oh no! Don't look at Paimon like that. We are not the same weight class, and no way is Paimon competing against you. Traveler, let's just help with the patrol, all right? Otherwise, Yan-san's gonna make Paimon enter a bodybuilding competition.
Perfect. I managed to get you on board with just one look.
Alright, coach, we'll help you out.
Thank you both. It should be pretty routine.
Say less.
Just keep your eyes
Oop.
peeled and make sure nothing strange is going on in the area. That'll free me up to check the other section. Let's meet back at the settlement when we're both done.
Sure thing. Just leave it to us. We're experts at strolling and patrolling. Don't you worry.
Love his music. Okay, where are we going? You know what? I'll go take a walk.
Quick as a flash!
Up. Up.
Charge! Wouldn't running be faster?
How much more? Oh, well, no, I'm in the right place. There's a hole.
Hmm.
Oh,
What's this? Was there always a cave here? We should go take a
No.
look, right? Seems like a thing to do on a patrol.
new cave to explore. Oh,
Hey, there's a hilichurl here.
there is a
Is it-
hilichurl.
Sleeping? Doesn't look very hostile.
What's that thing next to it?
Why is it hiding away here? Ah! You woke it up!
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Huh?
It ran away. Oh, yes, our reputation in Natland is more fearsome than we thought. Even hilichurls don't want to mess with us now.
There's something on the ground.
You
Okay.
mean that shiny thing?
Shiny.
Must have dropped it as it ran off.
It's like a...
Huh. Paimon bets that hilichurl thought it was a priceless treasure. It was probably planning to hide it here for safekeeping. Until we showed up. Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still.
Huh?
What
What
is
is it?
You look so serious all of a sudden. Isn't this just a regular old key?
It's a key?
The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's from?
This is... The what now? This is the key to the hibernation chamber on the spaceship. Like, what spaceship?
What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What spaceship?
What? What? Huh?
Wait, you mean the spaceship? The one that brought you to Tibet?
I didn't realize we came here on a spaceship. What? Why? Has it ever been brought up before, or is this the first time we've talked about this? Because, I mean, if Paimon knows, we've probably told her, right? Because I'm not going to lie to you, I don't remember anything in regards to a spaceship. But, sure, okay.
So, how did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it?
No, I still have mine. I've always made sure to keep it safe and sound. I don't even know what item this is. I've never seen this thing in my life. What? Oh.
Whoa! Yeah, these look identical. So if
So we
one
came
of
here
them's
in a
yours,
spaceship?
does that mean the other one is?
There's only 2 of these. One belongs to me and the other to my brother.
Knew it! Huh, the keys to a spaceship! Huh, somehow that really rams home
Where is
fact
the
that you
spaceship
really
at?
are an actual alien. Oh, wait, no, descender. But anyway, now we know where it came from. The question is, how did it get here? The simplest explanation is that your brother lost his key somewhere not far from here. Then that Hilichurl found it and ducked into the nearest cave to hide it. If that's true, it means your brother was here recently.
And by extension, the Abyss Order was probably here as well.
Yeah. Man, this is so crazy. We only agreed to help with the Anson's patrol on a whim. And now, we've made this bombshell discovery and found a huge lead on your brother. Should we keep following this trail while it's hot? Or do you think we should check back in with the Anson?
You should probably go tell
There
Yansan.
you are.
Oh,
Looks
oh.
like you went the extra mile today. Thanks for being so diligent.
Oh, hey, Eon-san, what's up? Didn't think we'd see you again till we headed back to the settlement. We were actually just about to go meet up with you. We've made a huge discovery today.
I came here to let you know that you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. The bodybuilding competition has just been canceled.
Oh.
So the usual squad will be resuming their normal duties. They'll be here to take over shortly.
Wait, canceled?
What happened?
Why? What happened?
The Abyss Order attacked.
Oh, in the past 5 minutes? Didn't expect our suspicions to be confirmed so quickly. Sounds like Aether's on the move again. Okay. I'll find a way to speak with him in person this time. I have to.
I've heard of the Abyss
I mean,
Order,
technically,
but this is
we
the
did
first
talk to
time I've
him,
known them to take
but she doesn't
organized
remember
action
that.
on such a large scale. It's like they're preparing to go to war against our entire nation.
One little sect versus the entire nation of war? How are they expecting to pull that off? Based on everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act in the shadows. So, what's different about it this time? What could they be after?
No clue. All we know is that they've attacked our tribe. But that doesn't tell us much. Our defenses are holding strong so far. So I'm gonna head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and see what Mawika knows. If there's any information out there, she's the one people report to.
It's weird to have...
Want to come with me? I'm sure everyone will feel better knowing that the hero of Natlan is on the case.
It's weird to have, like, 2 separate, I guess, war things happen in Natlan, isn't it? Like, we just finished fighting the war against the Abyss, and now we have to fight the Abyss Order? That seems weird, but okay. Alright, but yeah, I want to know what's going on.
Great. Then let's head over together.
A space and time for you. Interesting. Where are we going? Oh wait, we're going back over here. Cool. I swear every time I get ready to stream is when I'm like extra sleepy. Every single time. But it's okay. I'm fine. I'm living. I'm here. I'm alive. Malika!
Oh? Ah, great timing, Ian-san. I was just about to send someone for you. And it's good to see the travelers with you.
How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time.
Wow.
Clearly, this is a coordinated strike.
Interesting.
Also, their numbers are much higher than expected. Their organization appears to have grown considerably, but because they're usually so secretive, this is the first we're learning of it.
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying to achieve?
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity.
Well,
And
because
we
you
have
had
no
other problems.
particular quarrel with them.
Could it be revenge, perhaps?
Revenge for
Would they
what?
want to get back at us for a recent victory over the Abyss?
Oh, seems unlikely. But then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past the Abyss Order.
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should continue monitoring the situation.
How are the battles going? Not too many casualties, hopefully?
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from an all-out fight against the Abyss itself.
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us.
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat.
Makes sense.
They cannot endlessly replenish their forces, for starters. However, this is still a war, so we must give it our all and do our utmost to minimize casualties. The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler, this is one war that Natlan can handle on its own. If you wish to stay out of it, you'll be safe here at the stadium with me.
Nah, I gotta see what my brother's doing. No, this one is personal for me. Yeah.
Oh? In what way?
The current leader of the Abyss Order is my brother.
Yep, that's how it is.
I see. My goodness, that is very personal indeed. If you don't
Yep.
mind me asking, do you have any idea what his goal could be?
That's what I want to know as well. Me too, Traveler.
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best terms at the moment. Ever since Paimon met the Traveler, she's been trying to track her brother down and get some answers. But he's been avoiding her.
Because we always have
I
time,
see.
that's why.
So you two have fallen out. Huh. A pretty common occurrence between siblings.
Does Yansan have
Yeah,
siblings?
that may be. But the stakes are a little higher where these two are involved.
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin could affect the fate of the entire world. Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right?
Absolutely. I might even hate the Abyss Order more than you do.
Well, that's a relief. When you first mentioned your sibling, I was worried we were about to be thrust into an impossible position. Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the Masters of the Nightwind.
Interesting.
If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd recommend going there to lend them a hand.
Oh, I remember something from the trailer, and I think it had something to do with the Loom of Fate being finished. That's one of the things that I remembered from the trailer, and I just remembered that. I forgot about that completely.
I'll join you. Right now, the Collective of Plenty isn't facing a serious threat, so we should support the other tribes.
Who's
Many
revving
thanks,
their
you
engine
two.
outside?
Anything you need, send word to me right away.
Cool beans. Anything else you want to say, Monica?
And don't worry, you're still Natlan's hero. I'm not gonna blame you for something your sibling has done. Still, if we manage to find your brother, you wouldn't mind if I gave him a good punch to teach him a lesson, would you?
Good on you, Monica. Anyway, that's really funny. She's like, I'm gonna whoop his ass. I'm like, go ahead, girl. Pop off. Pop off, queen. It's really funny. I wonder how dark and fucked up this Archon quest is gonna get. Because knowing the Archon quest the way that it usually is, wouldn't put it past it to be absolutely fucked up. Oh. What's happening over here?
Look, it's Hilali.
Huh. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you here to reinforce us?
You know it.
How are things looking? Mawika told us to come here.
Oh, the situation must be pretty dire if it's managed to get Lali out of the house.
Dire? No, I wouldn't go that far. It's mostly just irritating. I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? They just think we're pushovers or something? The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I couldn't exactly concentrate on my novel
She's
after
pouting.
that, so... Well, here I am.
So, that's how they earned the ire of Granny Eatsley, huh?
They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless. It's exactly the kind of two-dimensional name a clueless writer picks because they don't trust the rest of their writing to persuade the reader of who the real villains are.
Oh shit. Are they calling out the creators? Are they calling out the creators of the game? That's really funny. I'm just glad I'm not the only one who thinks that. Damn. If I were him, I would have changed that name a long time ago. Damn, we're just clowning on their name? That's so funny.
Wait, what? Are you saying her brother is a member of the Abyss Order?
Yes.
I only said that because I was mad. But maybe I went too far.
Are we still hearing her thoughts?
Hey, let's save the chat for later. We've got some enemies incoming.
Good. A much-needed chance to vent my frustration. And not a moment too soon. Things were getting awkward there.
She's still
Luckily,
talking.
I'll never have to find out just how badly the rest of that conversation was gonna go.
You didn't have to say that last part.
Yeah,
out
that was
loud,
really
Chloe.
long.
Anyway, let's get him!
That was really funny. She's like, yeah, this conversation's going on for too long. Oh, I'm Lali. Hell yeah. Alright. Tired of you.
Faster,
Wait, I didn't
stronger.
mean to do that. Wrong person. That was for you. Honestly. Oh, wrong person.
Burn it down! Pyroclastic surge!
Oh, brick sounds. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello, brick sounds. Where did you come from?
Incinerate! Incinerate!
Gather! This is order.
Phew. Much better. That's more like it.
Ooh, impressive work, Granny Eatsley. If I'd known you were on the case already, I might have reconsidered whether your tribe really needed reinforcements.
If anyone should be reconsidering, it's the Abyss Order. They picked the wrong target this time.
Experience says that if we head in the direction they were attacking from, we should find their stronghold. Why don't we press our advantage and destroy their base? They won't know it hit them.
Hey, was there a battle here just now? Need any help?
The warriors from the Masters of the Nightwind are here!
The battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds, so everyone's used to working together. Well, morale's high and everyone's here. Let's go take down that stronghold.
Am I Yeah, I am. Alright.
Let's blow bubbles!
Quick as a flash.
Fulfill our pact! Yeah! Sha! Sha!
Coach will take it from here.
Whoa. Don't do
Start the
that.
clock.
That scared me. I did not like that one bit.
Yeah. Controlled breathing.
Whoa. What the fuck? Whoa. I'm dealing with a lot of things.
Incinerate! Light of the blazing sun!
Forward! Crush them!
Yo, health. That's why I saw health in the distance. Oh. Dark light candlesticks created by believers in the abyss and chaos. What? Will constantly absorb energy, nearby characters' elemental energy, and convert it into void wards. Destroy the wards as quickly as possible. Got it.
What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength right from my body.
Whoa. What did I
Find a
do
way
here?
to destroy it.
Wow. Oh,
Solidify!
alright, man.
Wibbly wobbly!
The Abyss Order's resistance is faltering. Now's our chance.
Get to work!
What the? Okay.
Suffer the wrath of Eatfleet!
Oh, big boy. What the fuck? I didn't mean to be you. I meant to be you.
Light it up!
No. Why? There we go. Alright.
Incinerate!
Alright. So you don't eat.
Don't be nervous! Just relax!
Let's ride.
Not who I meant to be. That's fine.
Warriors, attack! After them!
Not bad.
Indeed.
Switching gears. The flame
Damn it.
burns on.
Every time. Every fucking time, Moika, I'm gonna fucking lose my goddamn marbles.
I will have order.
You must be the boss here. Time to show you
Oh,
what happens when you
okay.
mess with the Masters of the Night Wind. Burn it down! Wrath from the sky!
Wait, he's still not dead? How? How are you not dead? How are you not dead?
Floaty floaty!
See, Lolly,
Rise with the
you're
sun.
not.
Show no mercy! Lolly, he's Papa! Get him!
Alright, you're still alive for some reason. For unknown
Rev the
reasons.
engines.
He's getting frozen, but also still getting vaporized.
Light of the blazing sun.
I'm here. How are you not dead yet? How am I not dead yet is the other question. Because he's definitely attacking. But I'm not dying either.
This stronghold
He
is
wasn't dying.
neutralized. Good work, everyone.
That was weird. But okay.
This order's all bark and no bite.
To be honest, this was anticlimactic. I was hoping for a personal apology at the very least. And ideally, a whole speech acknowledging the superior might of the Masters of the Night Wind.
You're asking for a lot.
Well, whatever. I'll just have to make up for it with some extra wine at the victory feast.
Understandable.
With the stronghold cleared, this area should be safe for the time being. But still, something tells me we can't afford to let our guard down yet. Maybe it's just me, but an enemy under siege normally defends their stronghold at all costs. The fighting gets more and more intense right till the bitter end. But this time was different. With a few exceptions, Most of the enemies here gave up and fled the moment that... well, I don't know, but it seemed like they sensed something.
Huh? Not sure I follow. They did a tactical retreat, that's all. It's just a different strategy.
I'm not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose to wage war on an entire nation. They don't do things in half measures. It seems out of character to cut their losses and run like that.
So you're saying there's more to this than meets the eye?
I'm saying we don't know enough to be sure of anything at this stage. So let's stay alert and keep our defenses at the ready.
So we're no wiser as to the Abyss Order's objective. Back to square one. If I could only get Aether to talk to me, I could get answers for all of us. I'm heading back to the Collective of Plenty. The key is our only lead so far.
Paimon had a hunch you might say that. But you're right. If we can somehow use that key to track down your sibling, maybe we can end this war before things get serious. And maybe you can finally get some answers.
Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether to invite you to the first victory feast.
Go ahead, you two. See, Lolly and I will take care of things here.
I can auto-teleport it. Hell yeah. Before the dawn. Okay. Back to the cave. Gotcha. Where am I? Oh, my bad.
Keep pushing! Keep pushing! Time to test my upper arm strength.
And we're back where we started. That Hilichurl probably found the key nearby, right? Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. The Ansan and Lolly are waiting for us.
Oh.
Oh, we've scoured the entire area, but still nothing. How the heck did the key end up in that Hilichurl's hands? Are we supposed to believe that it just fell out of your brother's pocket as he passed by? Huh. Seems kind of ludicrous to lose something so important in such a dumb way. But then again, who knows? Sometimes
I
in
don't like
life,
this angle.
things just go missing, and that's that.
It's like somebody's watching us. Oh, somebody is watching us.
Oh, thank goodness. Someone's here. Please help me.
Oh, who are you?
Who are you? What happened?
Also, hold on. The flowers in her hair are similar to the flowers that are in our hair. That's interesting.
No, now isn't the time.
Okay.
Please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
Yeah, sure, but there's nobody here. She's seeing stuff? Is she hallucinating? Alright, you've come to the right person, but where are the monsters you speak of?
Yeah, where are they? Paimon doesn't see any monsters behind you.
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking around.
I feel like she's hallucinating.
We're not. We're completely serious. We don't see any monsters.
Where the monsters at?
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
But I really don't see anything. Where do you intend to run to?
What's wrong with that girl? She must be seeing things.
Oh, that doesn't sound
No!
good.
It looks like something really hit her. Maybe she was right. Quick, let's see if she's okay. Are you hurt? What was that?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous.
Let me help you up first. Are we gonna see it? Yeah, we're gonna see something. Oh. Yeah, there are monsters here. Suddenly, I can see them.
Huh? Oh, now you finally see them. Well, it's about time. I nearly kicked the bucket just now.
I'm sorry, I'll take care of them now.
Great! Thank you, Savior.
That is weird, though.
Savior?
That's also weird. And now I gotta go fight things.
Solidify!
Wibbly wobbly!
Step aside. Yeah, let's move.
Light it up!
What in the world is happening?
You done? Paimon still can't see anything, so she can't tell. It just looked like you were slicing at thin air. Kinda funny, actually.
I don't know what's going on either, but I could see them once I held her hand.
Oh, really?
Yep, really. Let's try it one more time. I want to check that I got all the monsters.
Sure.
Also, her eyes are different. Oh? Oh. Yeah, so I was gonna say, so her eyes are different because, like, we have circles in the middle of our eyes. She has diamonds. I think the only people who have diamonds in the middle of their eyes are Kyrians, if I'm not mistaken. What's wrong?
It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. No need for you to check.
What did
I didn't
she
think much of
blush?
it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that I've calmed down, holding hands with you like this, I'm just a little shy, that's all.
Girl, what? Okay. Didn't mean to make you uncomfortable, but that's really funny.
Huh? Have you never shaken hands with someone before? You sure get flustered easily.
Well,
Deirdre?
Anyway, I
Deirdre?
haven't had the chance to introduce
Deirdre?
myself yet. I'm Deirdre.
Deirdre,
Thanks
okay.
for saving me just now. I'm really grateful for your help.
No worries. Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. With her around, you'll be safe from any monsters. As long as they're visible. So, what was the deal with those monsters just now, anyway?
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't, I thought you were making fun of me.
Whoa, that must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters?
That would make us more monstrous than the monsters. I'd never do something so horrendous.
Don't worry, we aren't like that. When we say we can't see something, it's because we really can't see it. But more importantly, did the monsters hurt you? How bad is it?
It's nothing serious. But I did sprain my ankle back there. I won't be doing any more running for a while.
There's a cave nearby. Why don't we rest there for now?
Good idea. We'll take you.
Also, maybe she knows something about the key. Perhaps.
Thank you so much. Despite getting injured, I still feel much safer with you around. I'm gonna stay here until I heal up. Don't want to risk running into any more monsters.
Yeah.
There's also tons of
you
monsters out
already
here
took a big enough
too.
risk coming out here all on your own. So, where are you from, Deirdre?
A small village, far away from here. I walked for what seemed like forever and lost my way, so... Yeah, I have no idea where I am anymore. Maybe all these trials and tribulations are part of the journey. No one said finding the savior is gonna be easy.
I just want to point out the direction she's looking toward is like towards Celestia in the distance. Interesting. that she's talking about some savior that she's supposed to be finding. Who is the savior you're looking for? What are you talking about, girl?
Huh. That's the second time you called the Traveler a savior. What's all that about?
Oh, sorry. It just slipped out. I was caught off guard. The resemblance is so uncanny.
Is the savior her
Anyway,
brother?
let me start from the beginning.
Oh yeah.
There was once a sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was truly omniscient.
Sage.
The sage said that doomsday was coming. But as that day approached, a savior would reveal themselves to us.
Sages are sages the same as witches is the only question I have. Because could it have been one of the people from the Hexen Circle? Because that would make sense, logically speaking. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just like thinking. So they got a prophecy, and then the savior would reveal themselves.
The day of disaster is almost upon us. So my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the savior before it's too late.
Okay.
Doomsday?
I've heard people talk about the savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. The description is practically etched into my mind. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye all these years suddenly came to life. Everything matched.
Oh, so that's why you were lost for words when you first saw her.
Interesting.
Well, the Traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior, and she's already got a ton of titles, so she won't mind one extra.
Actually, I don't think it's her.
What? But didn't you say that everything matched?
I feel like it's my brother.
Except
Yeah.
the gender. The savior was described as a young man.
It's probably our brother.
For goodness sake. There are gender requirements to be a savior? Really?
I think I know who it is. There's someone out there who matches all the requirements.
Oh, of course. If it's not you, then it's gotta be him.
Who? Who is it?
My twin brother.
You have a brother? Well, then that's it. Oh, it's him. It has to be. Oh, thank goodness.
Also,
Please,
is she gonna
can
know
you
how to
take
get
me to
home
see
from
him?
here? Girl, I don't know where my brother is. We're looking for him, man.
Huh. Maybe, if you're lucky. It just depends if we can find him.
Huh? But isn't he your brother?
It's complicated.
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation back to the fallout between you two. It wasn't on purpose, but that's the reality, so it's hard to avoid.
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for him anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together.
Have you always believed that doomsday will come?
Yes. Everyone says that the disaster is inevitable.
That looks lovely. What the hell is
That the
happening?
savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I've always dreamed of meeting the savior.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing?
I don't
Seems
know.
kind of far-fetched.
Not really. That doesn't seem far-fetched because, you know, she spoke with conviction. I don't think she's lying. She may be, you know, misled, or she may be being misled by somebody, but you know, who knows. Maybe it's another lie spread by the Abyss Order. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, she could be lied to and being taken advantage of.
See?
Why is she blushing
She
again?
broke eye contact. Sure sign of a guilty conscience. Time to press her for answers.
Paimon.
What's wrong, Deirdre? Something's clearly bothering you. You want to tell us what's going through your mind?
Oh, I just...
Yeah.
how should I put it? The Traveler looks just like the savior of my dreams. And it's not every day that the savior of your dreams swoops in and saves the day in your moment of crisis. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit. I don't think my mind and body can handle any more than that.
She just, like, low-key has, like, a whole crush on her.
After 3 seconds.
How am I supposed to respond to that? I don't know.
I'm sorry.
What?
Please forget that I said anything.
What a weird thing.
Let's just leave it there for now. Like I said, I'm going to hide here until I feel well enough to move again.
Also,
If you manage to find the savior in the meantime, please come and let me know. Thank you.
I know she has a sprained ankle, but why is she standing? Like, if she has a sprained ankle, or so she says, why the fuck is she standing? Like, she's literally standing right now. Like, I know we're having a conversation, but homegirl, you could sit. Like, I don't... Like, this is such a weird... I don't know. This seems weird, right? Because she's like, yeah, I sprained my ankle, and I'm like, girl, you've been standing for so many minutes, like, before now.
Are you sure you'll be okay here on your own? Do you have enough to eat?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden. And if I get hungry, I'm sure I'll find something around here. Don't worry about that.
You've sprained your ankle, though.
Alright then.
How are you gonna go get
Being
stuff?
on your own isn't easy.
Like, you're in pain, hypothetically speaking.
What a mysterious girl.
What a weird
We
thing.
should definitely keep an eye on her. And
Weird.
hey, at least she seems to like you. And it sounds like she's gonna
In
help
more
look
ways
for your
than one,
brother when
Paimon.
she's healed. Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind and see if they need our help.
Why is this still on? Okay. But yeah, interesting. Can I go talk to her? See what she says.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need some time to myself.
You sus as hell, girl. Like, I'm still confused as to how it is that she's like, yeah, I'm fine. And I'm just sitting here like, are you? If you sprained your ankle, like, how do you expect to go get food and stuff? Like, the math isn't mathing. I'm a little, like, confused, you know? Oh, it's Yantan.
Oh, you're back. How did it go? Find anything?
A random girl?
Nothing substantial, unfortunately. But we had the weirdest experience.
So I take it that the war's still on?
No progress yet, I'm afraid. Yeah.
That's okay. I just wasn't sure, because things seemed to be at a standstill while you were gone. The Abyss Order hasn't attacked us, and since we don't know what they're planning, we haven't made a move either. In a word, it's a stalemate. The guards have been keeping watch around the clock, but for everyone else, you wouldn't even know we're at war.
Huh. Really makes you wonder what the Abyss Order's thinking.
I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guards? They've been working a pretty demanding schedule. I was gonna go see them myself, but I'm sure they'd appreciate a visit from the greatest hero of our time.
Oh, but you're a great hero too, Yan-san.
Well, since you asked, this is technically my siblings' fault, so both of these are... Yeah.
Great. Thanks, you two.
Why not?
Wow, Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't remember it though.
You know, for your sake and for your sanity, I'll say I do remember you.
You do? Then it's truly an honor to serve alongside you once more.
Thank you for standing guard this whole time.
It's all good. Honestly, it's not been that much work. Haven't heard a peep from the enemy.
Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
Nothing that would indicate an impending attack. I've spotted a bunch of Abyss Order operatives, but they weren't acting hostile, just hanging around. There were even moments when they seemed to be meditating. At least, that's what it looked like to me. Maybe it's part of their religion or something.
They have
Out
a
of an
religion
abundance
now?
of caution, I asked some shamans from the tribe to take a look and see if there was anything nefarious at work. but they didn't sense anything untoward, so we just put it down to religious ceremony and left them to it.
Huh. Interesting. Well, the more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
It seems suspicious, though. Could this be related to their true objective?
Well, the shamans didn't raise any concerns, so how bad could it be? As far as I'm concerned, so long as they don't pose an active threat, they can do all the cult worship activities they want. Besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for an all-out offensive, there'll be no match for us.
Huh. Sounds like morale is pretty high. Guess there's strength and confidence in numbers. Let's keep going, Traveler.
Huh? Is that Tumaini? What brings you here? Is this like a meet and greet?
No.
I wasn't. I'm so nervous.
Hey, come on! You'd march to war without so much as blinking. What's so scary about a chat with a Traveler, huh?
Even though I'm
It's
not
the
even
same
speaking.
thing at all. There are plenty of chances to go to war, but a one-on-one chat with our great hero.
The little
Could
hearts.
be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. How can I not be nervous? What if I say something wrong? Or if my posture's bad? Or if I accidentally make a weird expression with my face? One bad impression can stick for life.
No one's here to judge you on your posture or your facial expressions. Relax.
All right then. I'm sorry, great hero, but I have a small favor to ask.
Let Paimon guess. An autograph, right? That's easy.
May I challenge you to a fight?
He would want to fight us.
What? How can you be so audacious and so sheepish at the same time? Huh. I'm starting to think your nervousness is all just an act.
No, of course not. I just figured that if I don't ask now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. But I am still on patrol, so please, Great Paimon, if you wouldn't mind taking over for me for just a few minutes?
Ugh. Again with the sheepish audacity. Just pick one or the other, will you?
I think it's a fair request. Why are they making this so epic?
Obviously, I never expected to win, but until now, I didn't appreciate just how great the gulf was between us. I'll be bragging about the day I got to spar with Tumaini for the rest of my life.
Man, you didn't even put up a
Today's really my
fight.
lucky day.
You didn't even try.
Paimon can't keep up with you. Your tone has changed all over again. Now you've had a spar with the Traveler. What gives?
Well, some people connect through conversation, but we warriors bond by sparring. And now that I've had a bout with the hero, we're no longer strangers. Nothing to be nervous about anymore.
Okay. Well, to each their own. But Paimon's still gonna stick to conversation.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Not at all. We haven't spotted any new enemy movements.
As Paimon expected, nothing here either. Let's do another lap and get back to Yan-san.
You're back.
I didn't have to do
So,
anything.
did the guards find anything?
Nothing much, no. Someone mentioned that the Abyss Order has been doing some kind of meditation or prayer, but apparently it seemed harmless. Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the guards, though. His name's Kentaro.
Ignore Paimon. He wasn't a problem.
Traveler? You're back already? to wake me up, huh?
You have to wake yourself
In
up
fairness,
sometimes, man.
You look pretty hungover. Can't imagine anyone wanting to wake you up in that state.
Fair enough.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover.
That's not how that works.
Okay. I'll admit that sounds strange at face value, but regardless, what I meant to say is, I heard something about the Abyss Order engaging in meditation.
Yeah, that's right. Does that mean anything to you, Siglali?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Noise?
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality.
Whoa.
It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
Oh. So even someone as familiar with the ley lines as you can't tell what's going on. No wonder the shamans that Satura called to the front lines couldn't sense anything.
Ian-san, I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out. We need to take the initiative and drive the Abyss Order out of Natlan for good.
If that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will agree. But it will still take us some time to gather the required force. In war, adequate planning and preparation is the key to victory.
Sure, but the finer details aren't my concern. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Just remember to come find me when you're ready to talk to the chiefs.
Actually, since you're here, Siglali, I might as well ask you one more question.
Oh? Sure, what is it?
Have you ever heard of monsters that are only visible to certain people?
Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. I guess they could be manifestations of a disturbed psyche?
I was disturbed.
Or extreme negativity embodied in physical form? It could also be a
I'm so
simple case
silly.
of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple.
What?
Things quickly get confusing when you start looking into monster souls. For starters, trying to figure out which classification system to use is a real pain in the...
Alright, we get it. Granny Eatsley's learning and wisdom knows no bounds. But could we just get the short answer?
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying to flaunt my knowledge? Anyway, the short answer is... there are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe. That said, it's not something I've ever encountered in all my years.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, if Granny Eatsley's never seen it, it might as well not exist, right?
Hey, I'm not that old!
Pout. Anyway, I agree. It's hard to say what it was for sure.
Care to elaborate on what happened? This all sounds rather mysterious.
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters?
That's the thing she's
Sounds a
upset
little
about.
Contrived.
Huh? That's the part that bothers you?
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact, whether that be hand-holding or otherwise. But that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like she's convinced that your sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order, is a savior. That really makes me question whose side this girl is on, and whether what she told you about her background is actually the truth.
Also, what doomsday is
Sorry if
coming?
that comes across as paranoid. It's
Unless
just
it's something to
hard
do with
not to be
Kaina, yeah.
suspicious of everything when we're in the middle of a war.
Actually, Paimon feels like you make a fair point.
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
Do you think she's some kind of weapon?
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that no one else can, calls the leader of the Abyss Order her savior. At the very least, we should remain vigilant. Keep a close watch on her.
Sounds sensible. On that note, we probably shouldn't have left her by herself in that cave.
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
Yeah, might as well. She seems to trust me after all.
It's settled then. Let's go check on her.
Okay. Whoa. Where am I? Wait, I just realized I'm not even on that side of the map.
Quick as a flash.
She's still there?
Here we are. Deirdre will still be here, right? Oh, so quiet though. Uh-oh. What if Yansan was right? Maybe she never intended to stay here at all.
Let's stay quiet and move in carefully. Oh,
Traveler, watch out!
she's got a big club. Shoot, maybe Deirdre is really, oops.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was you. I heard a noise and I thought it was the monsters coming to get me. Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
If I'd thought, it would hurt, I would have tried to dodge. And somehow it still hurt less than I expected.
Phew, that was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we weren't monsters.
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, the monsters are gonna come back and get me. And it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
That's concerning.
That's weirdly precise.
That too.
Though, it does explain why your attack on the Traveler was so weak. Wait, if you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by monsters, why'd you promise that you'd be okay here on your own?
I just didn't want to lose face in front of my hero.
I'm
She
technically
already
not
saved my
your
life
hero.
once. That's more than enough. I just don't want to come across as a constant burden.
Huh. For someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image. What's the real reason?
What? That is the real reason. I'm kind of bearing my soul here, you know?
Could she really just be an injured civilian?
Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
Sure. I know just the recipe. Only takes an hour and a half. That's so funny.
Oh, Paimon's getting hungry now too. Go on then. You can join us for dinner.
Nighttime.
Whew. I am so full. Thanks for saving me, again. Starvation feels like a distant memory now.
No trouble at all. That's 2 favors you owe me now. Hope you keeping count.
Huh. You can really pack it away, Deirdre. Guess that explains how you had the energy to make it this far.
I tried so hard to hold back,
but it looks like I still came across like a total glutton.
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is. Hey, the night sky here is really pretty.
The night sky is
Yeah.
also fake.
And it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax and enjoy it. I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone. Now, I'm finally out. The air seems fresher, and the stars more beautiful than ever before.
You weren't in there that long.
But she thought she was going to starve to death. The time probably passed unbearably slowly.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, gazing up at the stars.
That does sound like a
And
vibe.
often, my mind would drift to this question. Is this starry sky actually real?
She's asking real questions right now. Wait, why would she think that? Great question. Great question, Traveler. Because I'm also thinking that. Because I'm like, I was just saying that a second ago. I'm like, yeah, the sky's fake. Does she know about the false sky? Yeah, I don't
But my
know.
grandma would tell me the answer to that question doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. To them, that little village is their whole world. And so, if it's
Also, I
our
like her
destiny
outfit
to live
doesn't
beneath this sky
look like
all
anything
our
we've ever
lives,
seen before either.
then whatever may or may not lie beyond, this is our world. And that sky is real to us.
Paimon kinda gets you, but also not really. Is it kind of like how journeying with the Traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
That seems kind of right, but also not really.
I really treasured my world for a really long time. The village was my everything. The houses, the scenery, stories I always loved to hear about the Savior.
I'm trying to just like think about like any form of lore that this could possibly be related to. Like that's the issue I'm having. I'm like, what could this possibly be related to other than Kyria? Because like that's the only thing I could think of.
But I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village was my entire world, I still had to know what lay outside its borders.
Yeah! Go you!
So, I finally ventured out and set off on my journey to find the Savior. I'm going to make my world bigger, one step at a time. And I'm not going to stop until I've seen what's beyond the stars. Maybe then, I'll finally get an answer to the question I had as a child.
Beyond the stars.
Who knows? Maybe one day, I'll be sitting and chatting just like we are now, but with someone from another world.
Technically, you already are.
One day. Oh, if only we could tell.
I was gonna tell her. I was like, you could tell her.
Best not to open that can of worms right now.
Yeah.
I need to find the Savior and protect my world. Then, I can make sure it continues to grow. That's the most worthwhile thing I could think of doing. So I've been giving it everything I've got.
You know what? That's pretty cool. Paimon kinda wants to root for you now.
Sorry. I got a little carried away. I always get chatty after a hearty meal. Just like my grandma.
The more we chat, the more convinced I am that she's not a bad person. Doesn't mean she's not suspicious, but you know. And it doesn't sound like she's been brainwashed by the Abyss Order. Maybe we can afford to trust her.
Hold on. Shh. It's them. The monsters are back.
Where? Oh, still invisible, huh?
In that case, guess we gotta try that trick again. She just keeps getting so blushy about
You
it.
see them now?
Also, it's the same two again. Yeah, stay back. I'll handle them. What a weird shot, but okay. Okay. Alright.
Can't see anything. But please, be careful.
I just want to establish... Why haven't we done stuff like that more often? Like, we've never done stuff like that. like at any point in time. Like we can control pretty much almost all of the elements. And we could do some crazy shit if we really wanted to. But we don't. And that should be studied. Like it's really insane to me that, well, I guess we could use all of the elements at the same time if we really wanted to. But there's no way to do that, like, in-game, like, if I wanted to do that. But, like, why don't we do shit like that more? why don't we do stuff like that more? It's so weird. Also, what? Alright.
Gather! Order guide you.
Floaty Woody! He might feel a little bit.
Faster, stronger.
Oh, big boy. No, sorry.
Wrath from the sky!
What? Oh, rip. I messed up. Oops, you know?
Wibbly wobbly!
Quick as a flash.
What
Step
did he-
aside.
Where are you? Where are you?
On my mark.
Rise with the sun!
No, that wrong button.
Light of the blazing sun!
Oh. Oh. What?
Incinerate!
What?
Ka!
Why? What?
Solidify!
Controlled breathing.
Yo, I'm confused now. why am I fighting these guys now?
Light it up!
That doesn't make sense
Grab the
logically speaking.
engines.
Why am I fighting the mimic guys? They're not normally... Well, first of all,
Wrath from the
I mean, I guess they are the abyss technically. I realize.
Let's blow bubbles!
Quick as a flash. Start the clock.
So, okay.
Huh? Wow, that was fast. Did you get all of them?
Sure.
Paimon's slowly but surely getting used to the sight of you fighting thin air. You doing all right, Deirdith? Deirdith? Hey, it's okay. There's nothing to be scared of anymore.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
spaced
cool.
out? That's a pretty bold move under the circumstances.
Yeah.
I was just... the image of the traveler fighting to protect me. I was trying to commit it to memory. Seems like the least I can do.
Okay.
All right. Whatever floats your boat.
Sure. Yeah. Why not?
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area, and it's getting late. Why don't you stay here tonight?
I feel like she's gonna watch us while we sleep or some
Sounds
shit.
reasonable to Paimon. What do you think, traveler?
I'm personally satisfied that Deirdrith is not a threat, but it can't hurt to monitor for another night. Okay.
All right. Deirdith will be...
Deirdrith.
Huh? Deirdith? Why are you going in alone?
Okay. Soon a vivid dream fills your mind. Oh. Good dream? Bad dream? Questionable? Weird dream? Should I be concerned? Oh, I feel like I should be concerned. Why are we in the Night Kingdom? Why are we here? Alright. This is the Night Kingdom. That's my brother. In the Night Kingdom. The hell is going... Who are you talking to, man? Oh. Flower. It's the same flower that I think it's in our hair. Aether. And the Lord of the Night? Aether. Uh-oh. That can't be good. My head. It hurts. Oh. My headache. It's gone. You're also no longer in the... You're also no longer in the Night Kingdom. What the hell's happening? I think I hear a voice in the darkness. That sounded like the whale.
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed.
Who are you? Who is talking to me?
A blood-red sky. Wild beasts that slaughter all in sight.
Oh. So the Doomsday is the fall of Kynria. So I definitely believe that girl is from Kynria. Huh. Because, like, these cube things are also associated with the fall of Kynria, but they're also associated with the unknown god. I wonder who's talking to us. Because it's a voice we haven't heard before. So it could be... It could be a lot of people. I was going to say, like, it could be Gold. But I think we've heard Gold's voice before. And it's not Gold, I don't think. Maybe. Maybe I'm going insane. Who knows? Interesting. But yeah, I think she's definitely from Kynria. How did she wander from Kynria? Also, how did she wander from Kynria for 500 years? Oh my god, yeah, no, if... Yeah. 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 No, like, real talk. Yeah, she was gone like 500 years. Okay. Alright, dream.
Endless pain. A terrible curse that cannot be reversed. And the birth of a savior.
The birth of a savior. So I assume the birth of the savior, of course, refers to our twin, because our twin was present during the fall of Kynria, which we know from that one flashback we had, like, God knows how long ago that was. That was so long ago. It was like ages ago. Alright. Oh god. That dream I just had. Oh, y'all were holding hands. That explains.
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
You just been holding her hand while she slept? Was she holding my hand? Yeah. Yeah, she was. So she was watching you sleep.
Quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare.
Yeah,
I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. At least, that's what my family always did when I had nightmares. But it didn't seem to work on you. In fact, I think I made it even worse. I'm so sorry.
Oh, is that right?
Paimon just popped up from behind her.
You better not be trying to pull a fast one on the Traveler.
What? Don't be so... I have more self-control than that.
Self-control? What does that have to do with it?
I still remember. I still can't remember anything. What did I just see in my dream just now? I think I saw Aether in the Night Kingdom at the very start of the dream, but I can't remember what happened next. Man, you always forget the important stuff. Every time. Never mind. If the memory is gone, I can't force myself to remember it. I'm gonna go back to sleep. We can catch up in the morning.
No way is Paimon getting back to sleep after this.
Seconds later, Paimon knocked the hell
But
out.
for the rest of the night, Paimon is staying up to keep an eye on this young lady.
Oh, do I really seem that shady to you?
It's really funny.
Well, Deirdre, there should be enough food for 3 days. Make sure you eat the perishable stuff first, so nothing goes to waste. You can't tell which stuff is perishable, right?
Yeah, I can tell from the ingredients. Thank you so much for making all this for me. 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal.
3 days?
Then I'll continue on my journey to find the savior.
Okay.
All right, then we'll be off. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again? Oh, I mean, what if I find your sibling? How am I supposed to let you know?
It's a good question.
That's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road, so we've got no fixed address. How about this? When the time comes, you can just write a letter to Mawika. She'll be able to find us for sure.
She's gonna be like, who's Mawika?
Who's Mawika?
Yeah, she wouldn't know that. Hold on. I think I see something over there. Oh, I do see something over there.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here! But it doesn't look like they're marching to war. More like they're running away?
That's interesting.
Where? What are you talking about?
Also, maybe something happened to her in regards to the ley lines. Because it seems that we're able to see things that she's not able to see. And then she's able to see things that we're not able to see. But it's not like it's a hallucination. It's real. So either A, she's from a different timeline. Or B, like, something happened in regards to the ley lines with her? I'm not sure. Anyway, but the point is, something absolutely is weird there. I forgot what I was gonna say. But, yeah. Also, interesting that they're running from something, because that's really weird. It would be really interesting if they were, like, actually running away from, like, monsters that they were seeing, and that's why they've been, like, running away. That'd be really interesting, because, like, with the fall of Kyria and the way that it happened, if they saw, like, a monster, they'd probably run away. I don't know.
A bunch
Just
of
thoughts.
Abyss Order thugs! You don't see them? They're heading right this way!
Wait a second.
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters.
I bet the tried and tested method will allow you to see them.
You're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after all. So this is what it's like.
What a weird situation. What is making these monsters invisible? Is it Deerdet? Or the monsters themselves? Or is it us?
It's not us.
Well,
We're not the problem.
might as well mow these ones down, just so they can't pose a threat to the tribes.
Why wouldn't you just go chase after them to see what they're doing? Did you kill them that quickly?
Woohoo! All done. Their morale seemed super low. Guess they really were on the run, huh?
So there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this. Why couldn't I see them until you took my hand?
Believe me, I'm as baffled as you are. The plot thickens. Turns out there are also monsters which I can see, but Deerdet can't. I feel like you should leave her with Mawika, because she needs somebody to watch for her.
So, any ideas on why those monsters might have been running away? Maybe something went down on the front line. Oh, Paimon's getting a little worried about Eon-san and the others. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind right away. We gotta go. Bye for now, Deerdet.
See ya, and please take care.
Weird. Also, I have cheesecake in the fridge and I would like to go eat it because I forgot about it. So I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab my cheesecake.
People seem to think I was born with super strength. But look at me. This tiny frame is what my genetics gave me. All my strength comes from consistent training with good technique. Put in the same work, and you can absolutely get the same results. You haven't quite hit your reps for today. Come on, one more set.
I'm back with cheesecake. Hold on. There we go. Let me go teleport. Or over here. I haven't tried any of this cheesecake, but it smelled really good when I got it a couple of days ago. Tastes pretty good, actually. I'm not really like a cheesecake girl. Like, cheesecake isn't exactly my cup of tea.
Back to the doctors for me.
I didn't mean to die. God damn it. Ugh. I just hit the building because I'm silly.
Wibbly wobbly.
Who up impacting the Genshin? I'm impacting the Genshins today. Trying to figure out a mystery. There's lore afoot, and I'm very confused. I'm like super confused. But hi, Donnie. I'm here. I'm tired. And I'm eating cheesecake. I got chocolate cheesecake right now. That's where I'm at. Eating chocolate cheesecake. Nice to see me. I'll stream. Stream's pretty good. Honestly, I'm just here. Not much has happened. Well, other than me, like, doing this quest and just kind of going through the motions of learning new information. Honestly, I don't know. That's where I'm at. There's lots of lore. Other than that, like, one of my characters just died by accident a second ago, so that happened. I may or may not have accidentally killed her by throwing her into a building. May or may not have happened. Anyway. But yeah, we're gonna go talk to a Yansan, I think. And I'm gonna eat cheesecake.
Hey, we're back. We ran into quite a big group from the Abyss Order just now. Has something happened at the front?
I'm glad you're doing well. I swear everyone and their puppy girl is streaming tonight. You're so right. I did see earlier that like at least 10 people that I follow are streaming tonight. And I was just like, huh, what a surprise. It's Thursday. This usually doesn't happen like that. Like Friday, I understand. Saturday, yeah, sure. Thursday, not so much. But everybody's streaming.
The front line has collapsed.
It's weird, honestly. It really is.
How?
Oh yeah, we're in a war, by the way. That was another thing that's happening. We're in the middle of a war. Forgot about that. What a key thing to forget. Oh yeah, there's the VTuber summer thing, I bet. Also, what? War? So, Donnie, I don't know if you know anything about Genshin, but, there is an organization called the Abyss Order, and they are considered to be one of the bad groups in this game. It's very complicated. I will not go into insane amounts of details about this, but currently, the Abyss Order is trying to wage a war, quote unquote, against Natlan, which is the nation of war. Very complicated stuff. Because like Natlan was in like how do I explain this? They were in a war for like 500 years against the Abyss, which the Abyss is different from the Abyss Order. It's complicated because the Abyss Order is like an organization of like monsters and creatures, all being led by the prince, who is our twin brother in this game. And so currently we're trying to find out where the hell our brother is, because he's up to something in Natlan, and we're trying to figure out what's going on. And so yeah, there's been a war between the people of Natlan and the Abyss Order, which is like an organization of monsters. And also, just BT dubs, this is a spoiler, but like the monsters were also once humans, and they are now monsters. It's very complicated. They were cursed, and they became monsters, and they have to stay monsters until the day they die. Really fucked up. I'm just gonna leave it like that. It's really, really sad. Genshin's lore is always sad, though. We very rarely have a moment when it's actually okay. The only thing I know about Genshin is the mommy characters you can unlock. Wow. Like, Donnie, I gave you, like, so little lore. But yeah, this is all intertwined with the storyline that's happening in Kynria, which Kynria was a country that existed, but due to various circumstances, does not exist anymore and has been decimated because all of the people were turned either into immortal creatures, like immortal people, or they were made into monsters, which are the monsters that inhabit the world of Teyvat that we are currently in. It's so complicated. I will not go into incredible detail because there's way too much stuff that I would have to tell you about to explain what the hell's going on. But yeah, we're trying to stop a war happening in Natlan, and it has something to do with our brother, and he's doing something in this area. I don't know. Confused. Buns, I love you, but my eyes are glazing over. You're good. Go get some eepies. Go get those sleepies, because I'm gonna be here for a while. Mostly because I'm probably gonna be going insane. Get out of here, other person. Wait, hold on. How do I do things? Hold on, I gotta type out a thing in my chat. Yeah, it's a bot. Hold on. Hold on, I got this. Because I gotta, like... There we go. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Alright. But yeah, go... Genshin sounds nice. Genshin's nuts, man. The lore is insane. Okay, I will drink water. Good night, Buns. I'm glad you're my friend. Good night, Donnie. Have a good night. I'll see you next time when I see you. Go have a nice lurk. Alright, what's happening?
No, relax. Their front line has collapsed,
Oh.
not ours.
Oh, that's better. That's good.
Feels like you could have phrased that more clearly at the start. But this is
Oh, what are you up
good
to on
news,
Saturday?
right? Why'd you still look so serious?
No, well, other than work, I'm gonna be working, but I may stream, perhaps. Why do you ask, Donnie? But yeah, I don't work Sunday, so like I may stream Saturday. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm still eating cheesecake though. I'm gonna do some web fishing probably. And I'd love to see you swing by, but if you got work, I get it. I mean, it depends on what time. But, if it's, like, later in the night, I may be there. But if it's, like, during the day, I probably won't. But like if I see you're live and I'm like at work, I'll say hello and I won't be able to hear your response. But yeah. But we'll see. But yeah. I'll see you when I see you, Donnie. I would love for you to meet my friends and chatters, to be honest. Well, other than Bork. Yeah. We love Bork, though. Yeah, 100%. Fair enough. Definitely would love to meet them as well. But yeah, if I can come in, I'll try. We'll see what happens. It mostly depends on what time you stream and what time I am at work. You and Bork have the most sus names. But are the most wholesome. Mostly. Listen, I'm only a little sus sometimes. It depends on the game I'm playing. It depends. Yeah, it depends on the game I'm playing. If I'm playing a dating sim, yeah. Also, Donnie, last time I streamed, I know you're about to like go to sleep, but last time I streamed, well, not the last time. Time before that, I played what is it called? Monster Con, which is the Monster Prom spinoff, the most recent one. And there was a moment when I was trying to date a clown lady, and yeah, I had to make a lot of sounds and noises that were like really chaotic. Mind you, the scene that was happening was that I think it was something in relation to a balloon, and it was such a weird scene. But I think I made a lot of like moaning sounds and whatnot, and it was really funny because Juice was also playing with me. And after I did that whole thing of me reading for this character, Juice just looks at me and says, "If only Donnie was here." It was so funny. Oh my god, it was so funny. Oop, never mind. Clown Lady makes me happy. Clown Lady's adorable. I love her so much. God, would. I want to get a hold of her because if you did catch my drift. Wait, what? Why me? Because sometimes you're like horny in chat. That's why. Why Dino we know. Because you were horny in chat sometimes, Donnie. But it was really funny. That was a very funny like moment. Look. I mean, I'm looking. Also, there's a Saurian behind us somewhere. I hear his little sounds. I will be sus in chat if it's funny. If it's funny. Only if it's funny. Only if it's funny. But yeah, it was just funny. It was just a funny moment. But yeah, no, that was... I may make it a clip. I thought about it and I was just like, that was such a funny thing. But I'm like, do I want that in the ether? Do I want that on the internet forever? Call me Funny the Funosaur. Not the Funosaur. The Funosaur. Donnie, it sounds like you're like losing sanity as we speak. Which, understandable, it is. Well, actually, I don't know what time zone you're in. I'm not gonna assume. Because I was like, it may be later for you, but also I don't know what you do during the day. So, go get some EPs if you're EP. I'm gonna continue to eat cake and deal with whatever depression this is about to give me. Oh boy. No, not like that. Wait, what? Did I miss? Hold on, I missed one. What? Alright, for this time. Good night, homie. I'm so tired. It's not late. I'm just a growing boy, okay? No, not like that. Don't make the... I like how you knew. I like how you knew I would have clowned you. Like, I absolutely would have said something. You automatically knew I was gonna say some shit. Good on you. I'm gonna continue to eat my cake. And you go to sleep. Go get some EPs. Good night, Donnie. Okay, what's happening now? Unleash the Pyro Archon's might on them.
No, we're still mustering troops. Nowhere near ready to
I
go on
know,
the offensive.
Susadelic buns.
So at first,
Susadelic
I was
buns.
also confused about what exactly happened out there. But just now, I got the full story from a guard who was on the scene. He watched the enemy lines crumble in real time.
Like, for real, for real?
What did he see?
One person. Just a single individual. They stormed the enemy lines and attacked with a vengeance, cutting them down like paper dolls. They wielded an unknown power and fought with a sword style that no one recognized. The guard who relayed this to me said that before he even had time to react, the enemy was decimated.
I think I know who that is. Is that Skirk? Was it Skirk? Yo. Are we gonna see Skirk during this, or is it gonna be Dainsleif? It's gonna be one of the two. Alright, I got it. I think I know what happened.
I'm only recounting what I heard. And I'm sure the guard in question must be
Where's my boy
exaggerating to some
Dainsleif at?
extent. But still, we have to identify this person. And assuming they're a neutral party, we'll need to figure out how to engage with them. Clearly they're a force to be reckoned with, so we don't want to come across as too weak or too hostile. It's quite a diplomatic conundrum.
You don't need to sweat it, Eon-san. From your description, we're already pretty confident that we know this person.
They're our homie.
Honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time he showed up.
It is Dainsleif. Okay. Yeah, who else could it be? I was thinking Skirk, but that wouldn't make sense in terms of story, because why would she be here? He never misses an occasion like this.
Dainsleif.
Dainsleif. It's that boy, Dainsleif. Where that boy Dane? Oh, I can fly down. Let's see. Let's see.
Controlled breathing.
Also, Dainsleif's made it to Natlan. Look at him go. Dainsleif! Oh, you don't have a voice? No. Oh, that's upsetting. Dainsleif, why don't you have a voice? Damn. Ah, boo. Boo. Why doesn't Dainsleif have a voice?
It's been a while, Dane. And yeah, after we heard
Wait, I
what
gotta
went down,
pause this because
we
I have to
figured
read
you'd
his
shown
voice.
up. You caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, this is a friend of ours from Natlan. Her name's Eon-san. She insisted on coming here to thank you in person.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainsleif.
She's adorable.
Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war against the Abyss Order. Natlan is fortunate to share a common enemy with such a mighty warrior as yourself.
No need to thank me. I hunt the Abyss Order for my own reasons.
Please don't mind him, Eon-san. He always talks like that, but he's a pretty nice guy deep down.
It's quite all right. Uezo Janssen respects those of great power.
Oh,
it's
that's
quite
your
clear
that's
that
your
he meant
name.
no offense, and I am still delighted to make his acquaintance.
I didn't know that was her name. Have we never talked about that? Anyway.
Anyway, since you're old friends, I'll leave you to catch up for now. Take your time.
Sure thing. You probably have plenty of other stuff to do anyway, right? Since this war isn't exactly over. See you later, Eon-san!
Bye-bye. Bye, Onsons.
Dane!
Hey, Dane!
She's our friend!
It's really funny. Jansan, yes? I will remember the name, but I will not invest more emotion than is necessary when dealing with the citizens of the Seven. It is a matter of principle for me. Okay, whatever you say, man. Fine, since you helped break the stalemate, we'll let you off the hook.
Ugh, so stubborn. But whatever. So anyway, Dane, do you have any new info about the Abyss Order for us? Any idea what they're trying to achieve with this war, for example?
Never before have I seen the Abyss Order take action on such a large scale. Taken at face value, it seems highly illogical in a war with the Natlanese, The odds are stacked firmly against them. They surely cannot be unaware of this. See, I was thinking that at one point too. Because like they're dealing with a bunch of like experienced fighters. Why would they wage war against a country of experienced fighters? Like, that's dumb. Alright. The true goal must be a deeper one.
We thought so too. But it sounds like you're no closer to learning what that goal is than we are.
Nobody knows nothing up in here. Not a single thing. I've been on the case for some time. Even captured and interrogated several Abyss Order members. Yet still, I am none the wiser. I can only assume they have gone to great lengths to keep their real operations a secret. I have a bad feeling about this. The Abyss Order is wasting a lot of forces attacking Natlan. So whatever they stand to gain must hold enormous value to them.
What do you think we should do?
Since we lack actionable intelligence, for now, we might as well continue to focus on the fighting. Lead them to their secret plots. If they're so willing to sacrifice manpower for it, I intend to make that sacrifice greater and more painful than they could ever have anticipated. Jesus Christ, Ainsel. If we use this opportunity correctly, I believe we can eliminate the vast majority of the Abyss Order's forces. They'll never be able to mount such a large campaign ever again. That outcome is well worth our time. And the sooner we can do that, the better. That's right. The ideal scenario would be to destroy them before they can reach their goal.
Paimon gets it. Nothing in the world can satisfy you like making mincemeat out of the Abyss Order, right?
What a weird sentence to say from Paimon. But sure. Right.
Wow. Okay. A rare, candid response from Dane.
Sounds like Dane's one-man attack on the enemy front has put him in a good mood. What about you? Any news to share from your end? We found a very suspicious girl. That's about it.
Well, actually, we found her brother's hibernation chamber key near the Collective of Plenty. He must have lost it.
So he's here in person. Unsurprising, given the scale of this operation.
Oh, and there's more! After finding the key, we also ran into this weird girl. She kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see, and then, this other time, we saw a load of monsters, but she couldn't.
Maybe Dane would know something about that.
She also said she was on a journey to find the Savior. Her description of this Savior matched the Traveler pretty closely, so we figured it's probably her brother.
Hold on. That girl called him the Savior? Dane?
Yeah, that's right. Is something the matter, Dane?
Something's definitely wrong. The last time I heard that... So yeah, she is like 500 years old. Thought so. Alright, the last time I heard that term was before the Cataclysm. And not just that, it referred to your brother then too. Kinda guessed. But who would still believe in the myth of the Savior when the Cataclysm has already taken place? My guy, she doesn't know the Cataclysm has taken place. It makes no sense. The term's been around even before the Cataclysm?
Wait,
Yeah.
wasn't her brother called the Prince, though? Where did this Savior thing come from?
Well, when he was first granted the title of Prince, the Vinster King? The what now? And the entire court of Kynria was set out loudly proclaiming the might that he would bring to the nation. Sorry, I'm like trying to put this timeline in my brain right now. That's where I'm at. I'm just like, oh my god, my brain is not strong enough for this, but okay. They made it sound as if with him there, all pain and suffering would be washed away, and the future of Kynria would be brighter than anyone could imagine. Also, how long did he stay in Kynria? The Savior was the celebratory title given to the prince by those who believed this rhetoric. Of course you know how the story ended. In hindsight, the cruel irony is glaring. All that title really stood for was the Vinster King's lust for power. Who is the Vinster King? Because we've never talked about this man before.
Sounds like the people of Conria really believed in him.
And he let them down. Is that why Aether is so determined to revive the homeland? Because he thinks he failed as the Kyrian savior? But that certainly doesn't explain everything. There must be other reasons. Yeah, that wouldn't make sense. Because... yeah, no, that doesn't make sense at all. Okay. As for the girl you met, allow me to offer some speculation. Hit me with it, Dainslev. I suspect she is descended from pure-blooded Kyrian afflicted with the... Sorry, I can't fucking read. I can't read at all. I suspect she is descended from pure-blood Kyrians afflicted with the curse of immortality. I suspect that too, which is what I've been suspecting. They must have resettled somewhere remote, cut off from the rest of the world. I didn't think about that, but okay. That would explain how her people retained their ancient beliefs, including the myth of the golden-haired savior. But also, like, this leads to the question of, has she been traveling for 500 years? Because that's a really long time to travel to not realize how long you've been gone. That's concerning.
Ah, Paimon gets it now. So, a bit like Kaya, except she grew up somewhere more isolated?
How does Kaya fit into that, though? I don't know. I'm not gonna start thinking about things. I'm not gonna start, like, thinking about way too specific things. Alright.
Still, that doesn't explain the invisible monster situation.
True. If she can't provide us with any more valuable intelligence, I suggest we shift our attention back to the Abyss Order.
Sure. Also, why don't you stay with us at the Masters of the Night Wind for tonight? You must be tired after all that fighting today.
I will consider it, but we must discuss our next steps first thing tomorrow morning. We can't let the Abyss Order give the Abyss Order any time to regroup. Alright, wait until tomorrow. Wait until 8 a.m. Let's see. Oop. Eat more cheesecake. I'm at the other building. No, we can't give them that much time.
Is that Dane and Neon-san discussing strategy together? Huh. Looks like they're getting along just fine.
Sure. The hell was
Morning!
that?
What are you guys talking about?
Ah, you're here. I have some good news to share with you. We
Okay.
just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has reported that they've discovered the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan.
Well, that's good.
After their front lines dissolved, the bulk of their forces fell back to that area. It's also where their central command is located.
Convenient.
The
Understandable.
location? The Cinder City.
Isn't that where the stadium is? That's a weird location to be.
Cinder City, huh? That
Wait,
tracks.
no.
Seems like their kind of place.
No, wait, that's not where it is.
great.
Cinder City is the other
Could be our
city.
chance to crush the Abyss Order once
It's
and
like
for
the
all.
ancient civilization area, right? I think it's one of the two. I can't remember which one it is. It's not Ocean Natlan. I think it's the other one. Anyway.
And with any luck, maybe we'll find your brother there too.
Yep, our army is almost ready, and we've sent a message to Malwika to let her know the plan. We can't really launch an operation this big without the okay from the Archon.
Fair enough. I beg to differ. This is wasting time. Dane, if you want to run up in there, by all means, my guy, go ham. But, like, they need the approval of the Archon to go do some large-scale invasion or attack or whatever. You have the intel you need, so act on it. Every second you delay only increases the Abyss Order's odds of survival.
I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Dainsleif. I understand your concern, but an immediate strike is not on the cards for us.
Very well, then. I'll go there alone. Thank you for the intel, Yansan.
You're gonna go on your own? Come on, be sensible. Just wait a tiny bit longer, and you'll have a whole army going with you.
It's all right. I support your decision, Mr. Dainsleif.
Huh? Shouldn't you be talking sense into him?
Nope.
I admire his courage, and I believe he is strong enough to take on the Abyss Order on his own.
I mean, he's been doing it for like 500 years, essentially.
And even if things don't
Or
go
however
to
many
plan,
hundred years
he
they've
just
like
needs
existed.
to bide his time until we arrive with reinforcements.
Fair, I guess.
Mr. Dainsleif, I wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you. Okay.
Looks like he's waiting for you to say something, Traveler.
Alright, fine, I'm coming.
Ugh. For a second there, Paimon actually thought he was gonna brave it alone. And then he called his own bluff.
Alright, where are we heading? Oh, it is in Oakton Outland. I was right. Or, wait, this is Oakton Outland? Right? Yes. Okay, it is in Oakton Outland. I was right. Never mind. I thought it was in the other area. Also, the base is in here. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? There's far too many things in here. Oh. Assault the Abyss Stronghold. Okay. It feels weird that this is, like, I would say towards the end of
Is this the
this
place?
quest, but I'm not
The
sure.
Abyss Order's hideout in that land?
All these years, the Abyss Order has managed to either stay hidden or fiercely defend their position. This may be the first chance I've ever had to finally make a serious dent in their forces. Which reminds me, once the fighting starts, I can't promise I'll be able to have your back at a moment's notice. But if you run into any Abyss-powered mechanisms, feel free to leave them to me. I'll take care of them when I can.
It's been so long since we fought with Dane side by side. Paimon's confident we can clear this place out long before Eon-san arrives.
Honestly, yeah, it's been a very long time. That was a couple years ago, wasn't it? Which quest was that? Was it Carriebur's quest that happened? I don't know. Anyway. Paimon's confident we can clear this place. I already read that.
And if you get to meet your brother again, even better. Let's go!
Or it could be worse, Paimon. You never know. Hell yeah. Wait, we get Dane for this? Oh, that's sick. We've never been able to fight as Dainsleif. That's actually kind of hype. I thought he was just going to fight with us, like, as an NPC. Oh, this is even more interesting. Okay. Wait, does this mean that we're getting Dainsleif soon? Are we are we getting teased with, like, Dainsleif stuff? Like, what does this mean? Ooh. Ooh. Might of the Twilight Sword. Oh yeah, that's what, yeah, I forgot about that. Anyway, obstructions. Gotcha. Swordsmanship Dainsleif is mastered as the Kyrian court guard captain allows him to easily this music hits. Anyway, SB the weaknesses in the opposing elemental wards. His long war against the Abyss has also made him highly cognizant of their weaknesses, allowing him to also destroy their void wards. Okay. Does this allow me to change my team? Yeah. I'll go with my team. Oh.
Stabilize.
Floaty booty!
Oh! Oh, that's sick. It allows him to, like, immediately take down their shields. That's actually kind of sick. I was gonna fly, it didn't let me, though. Hello, boys.
Gather.
Wait, Dane's left. Wait, hold on. There we go. Get out of here, man. I guess I still have to, like, fight this thing first. Okay.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Quick as a flash.
Oh.
Full speed ahead.
Oh, hello.
Let's move.
I did not want to fight you. Of all people. Okay. You.
Wibbly wobbly.
Hi, Harold. What's up, man? Don't like you. Why did you have to be a fire Herald? You could have been any other Herald, and I would have been okay with this. Oh. Daisy, what the fuck did you do?
Harder.
Oh my. Alright. Interesting.
Let's blow bubbles.
Faster. Stronger.
Thank you, Denzel. I don't feel like dealing with him.
Battle from the one we fought with the Archon. No one's backing down. They're fighting back with everything they have.
I'm not surprised. I mean, this is the stronghold, so. Hello.
The abyss. Solidify.
Yeah, the power of the beast. Yeah, whatever, man.
Quick as a flash.
Wait, I don't know why I'm fighting you other people. Dane. Thank you, Daneslow.
On my mark.
This music is really pretty. Yeah, whatever, man.
Pyroclastic surge!
My holy proclamation.
That
Switching
can't
gears.
be good. That can't be good. Ugh. Oh, right. I forgot about this.
Stabilize.
What
This is order.
a beehole. Don't like him.
Wibbly wobbly.
I can't really fight with you. Dane, please. Thank you. Appreciate you. Alright. Now we go.
Burn it down!
Hi, boys. Oh, it's one of these. Am I getting hit?
Light of the blazing
Yeah.
sun!
Alright, it's done. I'm dead as hell.
Floaty floaty.
Denzel, if you could, I would greatly appreciate
Control breathing.
some help.
Start the clock.
Let's ride!
What? Stop doing that.
Incinerate!
She just starts like driving on her own. And I'm just like, Malika, why? She just wants to keep on driving.
Incinerate!
Alright, girl. Jesus.
Solidify.
I like things of just walking up to them and just doing that casually. Hi, Harold. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't. Whoa. Oh, Harold. Like her. Oh, I don't like any of you. Fuck. Dane's left. Why are you on cooldown right now? Dana. I don't want you to be on cooldown, man. Okay, well, that's done.
With the sun!
At the very least. Alright, cool. Oh, I am frozen somewhere in the wood. Fucking hate that.
Incinerate!
Why did they make one of you water and then the other one ice? I hate it here. Ugh. Stop.
Wibbly wobbly. You might feel a little prick.
Where am I? I am in a corner. Hold on. God damn it. Hate it. Hate it.
Start the clock.
Dainslev, please.
That's more like it.
Thank you. Thank God. Alright, cool beans. Glad we had that talk. Why? Alright, what's in here?
My upper arm strength.
Oh, it's another herald. Which herald are you? Should I be concerned? Who are you? I'm not gonna eat any cake because I'm fighting currently.
Twilight Sword Dainsleif.
Oh.
Is this really what you want?
Oh. It is indeed. I will take every opportunity to hunt you down to the last man.
So where's the Traveler's brother then? Or is this guy supposed to be in charge here?
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsleif. The death you dole out so readily to others is a luxury you yourself cannot enjoy.
Oh my god, why you had to do him like that? Jesus Christ. Oh, he's not gonna recover from that. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, Dainsleif. Juice Man, is that you? No. Okay.
Are you streaming?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought I told you I was.
No, no shit, no.
Fair. Valid. I'm dealing with Dainsleif and he's doing the Arthur like fist thing.
What?
You know, the when Arthur gets really mad and he like
Arthur Morgan?
No, Arthur the fucking
From Red Dead Redemption 2?
No, he's doing the Arthur fist.
Arthur Morgan?
What? You know what I'm talking about, right? The meme.
He's like, I'm Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2.
No. Also, do you want the last little bit of this cheesecake?
No, I ate enough cheesecake today.
That's fair. But no, homeboy's like, yeah, you can't die, can you, Dainsleif? Fuck you, that's where we're at.
Oh yeah? Well, fuck you.
Also, is the ship that you were saying that you shipped, that was a crack ship, the one with the girl that we meet?
No.
No?
No.
Is it the other guy? The guy who challenges us to a fight or whatever?
No.
Who is it then? Have I not met them yet?
Yeah.
I've met them?
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's a ship involves more than one person, you realize.
Well, them and Traveler.
No.
It's none of them?
No.
Really? Huh. Who else is it then?
It's the spaceship that Traveler came in on.
The spaceship? Oh, that's the ship you ship? Oh my god.
Also, Janssen and Dainsleif.
Oh, Janssen and Dainsleif. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, but oh my god. Alright. Moving on.
But today, that is the least of your worries.
Okay.
Do you realize that all your years of pursuing us are being rendered utterly meaningless, even as we speak?
What are you talking about, Inquisitive Baptist? Is that your, if that is your name, honestly? I feel like you have an actual name. Your riddles tire me. The overwhelming advantage is ours, at least for the moment. You know what that means for you. I'd like to see what makes you believe that you've already won, or that can you still turn the tide of this war.
Then allow me to be frank.
All right, Frank.
As far as we are concerned, our prince has already won by other means.
What do you mean?
And I do not merely mean this battle. No. His Highness has achieved something far greater.
What you talking about, man? What are you talking about?
For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled.
The Abyss Order's greatest wish. Does that mean that the Loom of Fate has been finished or whatever?
Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with ley line reconstruction.
We really should have told somebody that we saw our brother in the ley lines. Or in the Night Kingdom, rather. We really should have told somebody, but we didn't, because we're dumb. Anyway.
And then used the Loom of Fate to reweave the ley lines of Conria.
So, what does that mean for us, exactly? Because I'm still confused as to what the Loom of Fate exactly does.
What? He used the Loom of Fate?
Is it gonna rewrite the past of Kynria? Or, I guess, the future kind of... I don't fucking know. Anyway.
Wait. Does this mean the attack on the Masters of the Night Wind was all a smokescreen to give him some cover?
Probably. That makes perfect sense, but...
Oh no. This makes too much sense.
Also, why are you spilling the beans, man?
As of now, our homeland has been revived.
So what does that mean exactly for you, is the question I have.
And all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainslith, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500 years, and begin their lives anew in a Khaenri'ah restored to life.
So does that mean that all the Khaenri'ahns who have died in the past are now alive again? And they're no longer creatures? Or monsters, rather? Like, is that what that means? Also, then why are you still like this? Were you always like this, my guy? Other questions that I have. Yeah, what? How does that work? What a load of drivel. What a load of bullshit. Your falsehoods are riddled with flaws. My ear's tired of your tedium. Isn't there more to reviving a homeland than just reweaving the ley lines? Yeah, how exactly is this fixing Khaenri'ah? Like, for real, honestly.
Right. You still need a few steps after that, such as finding a place to host the ley lines you just re-wove.
Yeah, so where did they put Khaenri'ah is the question.
Plus, if it was really so easy, Malika and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
She's right. I have one simple question. If Khaenri'ah has indeed been revived as you claim, then where is it? That's a good question, and that's what I was wondering a second ago.
Oh, you poor fools. Clinging to delusions, even after the truth has been plainly revealed to you.
Okay, are we talking... Is this coming back to the night sky situation? The sky situation?
Think back on the past few days. Have you truly not noticed anything amiss since the start of the war?
I'm assuming it's about the girl. Anything amiss? Are there signs I could have missed? Oh my god, don't make me have to, like, figure this out. Are they gonna make me figure it out?
Something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Yeah, that was a miss, and we didn't say anything about that.
What does that mean?
I don't know, man.
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality.
Okay.
It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
Is it like a parallel universe kind of thing, or? I also vaguely remember seeing Aether in the Night Kingdom facing the Lord of the Night. Wait, that's not all. There were other signs as well. Ugh, God, I always have to play this. Why do I always have to do this? I don't want to think. I don't want to think about these things. Okay, which of these events is proof that Khaenri'ah has been revived? The Abyss Order retreated when we attacked their stronghold with the Yonsan and Sitlali. This isn't their usual sign. Oh, wait, I thought I clicked. Anyway. According to a guard stationed near the Masters of the Night Wind, many members of the Abyss Order were seen idling around during the lull in the conflict, and even settling down to meditate. I couldn't see the monsters that Deirdre could see, and she couldn't see the ones I could. Wait, what if, like, we're not in the actual reality? We're in, like, some kind of weird samsara cycle kind of thing, and we're not in the real world currently, and so something else is happening in the real world. That'd be interesting. I don't know if that's what's going on here, but I'm just making up stuff as we go. Anyway, after making physical Impact. I assume it's in relation to this? Wait, could they have been doing that to help the Loom of Fate weave new ley lines? But still, that's just a theory. A game theory. And it also doesn't tell me anything about whether they succeeded. It's probably about this? Assuming he is right, then another possibility arises. Maybe I'm in a different time and space from Deirdre. If she's Kyrian, like Dane suspects, then that means this revived Kyria that he speaks of might actually exist. And despite hailing from that separate time and space, Deirdre has found a way to communicate with us. Yeah, so wait, so she actually does exist from the current Kyria, not the past Kyria, I guess. Interesting. Whatever may be going through your mind right now, do not trust it. I urge you not to believe his lies. The notion that Kyria has been revived is preposterous. Unless I see it with my own eyes, I refuse to entertain it. Seconds later, we see it with our own eyes. Imagine. That would be really funny as a way to go to Kyria. The only one thing that should demand our attention in this instant, and that is silencing this man for good. Okay. Where that boy at? Hello.
Stabilize.
So this man's huge. Jesus Christ.
Quick as a flash.
What are you, fire? Yeah, you're pain.
Light it up.
I like how fire still works against them, though, at least to some degree. Yeah.
This is order.
Let's blow bubbles!
How about Danger? Oh. Ow. Thank you, Dainsleif.
Solidify.
Step aside.
Oh, he can control multiple elements. Oh, I see now.
Let's ride.
Now you're not as much
Rev
of a
the
pain.
engine.
Ow. Never mind. Take it back. You're still a pain in my ass. Oh, what are you doing, man? What is happening?
Floaty floaty! Don't be nervous! Just relax!
Coach will take it from here.
Whoa, don't do that.
Let's move.
Rise with the sun.
Dane.
Incinerate.
Ow.
Pyroclastic surge.
Also, every time he gets hit, he changes element. Dane.
Faster, stronger.
Dane, please. Kill this man. Get his shield out of here, man.
Let's ride.
Ooh. God, stop just teleporting, you bitch, and fight me. I'm tired of this. Because he's not actually fighting me, and that's annoying me. God, stop that. Dane.
Solidify.
Thank you.
Let's blow!
Quick as a flash.
Wrath from the sky.
My body is failing me.
My body is failing me. Yeah, shut up.
To the name of the abyss.
Well,
Incinerate.
you're gonna bring shame today. Dane, finish this man. Never mind, he didn't kill him. I thought that him hitting him would have killed him. I was very wrong.
Now I'm mad!
Stabilize.
Whatever, man.
Faster, stronger. Start the clock.
Dane, thank you.
You battled in vain.
There we go.
The Abyss Order's mission has been fulfilled.
That should be all of
And
them,
man
right?
just talks so much.
So, we've destroyed the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan, but somehow, that didn't feel satisfying at all.
Yeah, because it wasn't good,
Are
I
you
guess.
still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
Deirdre is the only potential lead we have. I think we should at least talk to her about all this. I understand. You think she might be from the revived Kyria, yes? I mean, that would make sense. Either that or she's like been wandering for 500 years. Either way. Anyway, I have said my piece. I doubt Kyria could be revived so easily. But if it will give you some peace of mind, you should talk to her and test your theory. I will stay here and do some post-battle cleanup. What kind of cleanup? I guess he's just looking for more people. Anyway, perhaps there are some clues left to be found. Fair enough. Bye, Dainsleif. Also, I didn't like that angle we were at. Oh. 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 Oh, I don't like this. Oh no! Oh no! What has happened? Bitch, what? I thought your voice and attitude seemed familiar. My mistake. I should have made sure you were dead earlier. I know he's immortal, but that was still insane. I know he can't technically die, but a hand through the chest is wild. I'm sorry? What? Anyway, the curse of immortality has struck you too, then, Hayden. You know his name?
500 years on, and you still refuse to address me as master.
Oh, was he the one who, like, trained you? Or something? Like, when you were, like, learning how to sword fight?
Don't forget, Dainsleif. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, while my arm has grown too feeble to swing a blade.
That explains why you were attacking with only elemental powers, because usually I think these guys have, like, swords.
But
anyway.
I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade.
Okay, yeah, this is his master. Sick. Huh, your arrogance and malice cost you all my respect long ago.
Be that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. The curse of immortality means neither of us has a way to completely destroy the other.
Yeah, that checks. Speak for yourself. I intend to kill you 100 times over. Dainsleif, chill. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ, Dainsleif. Jesus. Alright. Sheesh. Damn, we got a cutscene? Like kind of a cutscene.
Have you finally had enough? You weren't joking then, huh?
Have you finally had enough? Like, no. He's still gonna, like, probably try to kill you in, like, 2 seconds.
Never, in all my worst nightmares, have I experienced anything close to the pain of 100 deaths.
Fair enough.
Surely, there's no point taking out all your hatred on me alone.
What you mean? That was just for your actions in the Abyss Order. If I took into account what you did in Kyria... What did he do? What did he do? You'd soon find out how much darker your nightmares can become. Ooh, what did he do? What the fuck did you do? How did you fuck up, Hayden?
All right, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least a little tired now? Why don't we sit down, perhaps? Chat a little.
Have a little nice chat.
What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times? Well, I suppose you don't have many fond memories to look back on.
Fair. I'd never thought you side with the Abyss Order, Hayden. You could have easily blamed the prince for his betrayal. Betrayal?
Indeed. When the cataclysm first struck, everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver them, but he was nowhere to be found.
So wait, the fall of Kyria is our twins' fault? I mean, it's not it's not his fault because he didn't cause the fall, but like he was supposed to like save these people and he didn't. Interesting, but okay.
Yes. we knew that the great abyssal power within him had been divided up.
Abyssal power? What do you mean divide it?
Yet we still despaired at his choice to leave us.
What do you mean his abyssal power is divided up?
Still, I believe that everything he's doing now, including his regret over what happened, comes from a genuine place in his heart.
I feel like if a man betrayed you once, and you decided to side with him after he betrayed you, I feel like you're setting yourself up for potential failure there, bud. Like, I don't know about that one, Chief.
And besides, who else can we place our faith in? We are proud Conrians, are we not? I mean, we can hardly turn to the gods.
Fair. I suppose you've changed a lot over the past 500 years. Otherwise, I'd never expect you to forgive him. Had you been so generous during your time at the Knight Academy as my instructor in Black Serpent blade work, I might have come to loathe you. I might not have come to loathe you so much.
Is that so?
All my good deeds were clearly in the spirit of the Academy's code of chivalry. Yet I received corporal punishment for being restless and brash. Which matches Dainsleif to a T, it seems. Alright, and as much as it pains me to bring this up his name, even my co-student, Sertalagi? Isn't that... Where have I heard the name Sertalagi from? Isn't that the person who... It has something to do with, Skirk, right? I think that's her master? Question mark? I think that's right. I don't know. Anyway. Also, wait. So you and Sertalagi learned sword fighting from this guy? And then she taught it, or whoever it is, taught it to Skirk. And then Skirk taught it to Tartaglia. What a weird situation, but okay. Who was prosecuted for following the spirit of knighthood. He even lost limbs over it. He lost limbs? Okay, I'm more confused by this now. What? Anyway, there's little point discussing it now, of course, but all of this was your doing, wasn't it, Hayden? You wore a mask of benevolence as you viciously suppressed the next generation of knights. Oop. All to bolster your own position and reputation. Oop. 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 Ooh. Ooh. What? Too cowardly to admit it?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions. Truly.
but I'm not.
I honestly can't remember them anymore.
I mean, I guess it has been 500 years. That's fair, I guess.
Look at me. Look at what has become of me. Only by the Abyss's grace have I managed to maintain this physical form. But as for the rest, memories, spirit, emotions, personality, they have long become eroded, fragmented beyond recognition. Even if mine was a past steeped in sin or in shame I once longed to hide,
You wouldn't remember
I
it.
would wish to remember it.
That's sad.
Without my history, I fear I will become another person entirely.
My guy, you probably already have.
I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please, tell me everything. Tell me about the Conria we once called home.
No wonder your personality struck me as different. Memories are indeed a crucial part of a person's identity. So the Kynria we once called home. Dainsleif slowly closes his eyes. Countless memories of Kyria flow in or something. I can't read that fast. All the sights, memories, and feelings, yada yada yada. Simply recalling everything seems to take a long time.
You seem to remember much. Could you tell me more about it? About our golden age?
Also, it's really weird to me. So how has Dainsleif been able to retain his memories from Kyria for over 500 years? Like, he has, like, probably more memories than anybody from Kyria. Which is weird, because, like, it's been 500 plus years, but somehow his memory hasn't eroded or changed in any capacity in the 500 years that he's been alive. Or 500 plus. It's probably more than 500. But yeah, that's really weird, right? Because, like, out of everybody that we've met from Kyria, like, most of them don't remember who they were. And then the rest of them, they remember who they were at least to some degree, but they're no longer the way they were, like, currently, obviously. But yeah, that's so weird. Why does Dainsleif have the ability to remember for some reason? Like, an incredible amount of things. I'm not interested. I have neither the time nor the sympathy. Damn, Dainsleif, damn. Did Dainsleif, like, sacrifice his emotions for memory for some reason? Is that what he did?
Is that so?
Sacrifice feelings?
What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient, as long as the loom of fate heard what I could not.
Oh. The loom of fate. What have you done? Tell me. Yeah, what has he done?
I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology, Dainsleif.
Oh, were you lying?
You were right. I lied to you earlier. Your
About
wits
what
are
exactly?
too sharp to be fooled by me.
Which thing did you lie about, man?
The homeland hasn't yet been revived.
Oh.
In fact, even the ley line weaving is not yet complete.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. That would definitely take time.
Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Conria's ley lines as they were 500 years ago, we would somehow need to retrieve almost all the memories of Conria from that age.
Oh. Are they gonna try to kidnap Dainsleif or something? Something bad about to happen to Dainsleif?
The loom of fate cannot weave without an abundant supply of memories.
This is concerning.
And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could. Even though fragments are all that remain in most cases, the more we all share, the more that can be restored.
That's concerning. So the Loom of Fate is running as we speak, and the so-called meditation your members have been performing, its purpose was to supply the Loom with memories, wasn't it?
Indeed. We, a people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future, will weave our homeland anew and bring the nation of our dreams back into the real world. Ah, what a glorious undertaking. What a shame it had to take this long. After 500 years, most of our memories have faded, and a world woven from broken memories shall itself be broken.
Hello. So
You're
that's
still in this cutscene?
Yeah, I'm talking to this man.
Good lord!
He's like yapping. Anyway, so that's where I'm supposed to come in. You look for assistance from your mortal enemy who's sworn to hunt you down.
Precisely. For you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously resets your body's condition.
He got a what now?
What now?
What? Why are we finding out about things that we just never knew about? Like, oh yeah, we have a spaceship somewhere outside of the world of Teyvat. Oh yeah, also, Dainsleif has a brother. Like, what? Dainsleif has a brother. His brother gave him a ring. A ring allows him to reset his body's condition.
And also, Dainsleif's brother is your brother. He's the triplet.
He's a triplet. Imagine. Honestly, for a long time, I did have, like, an idea that Dainsleif was actually our twin from, like, a distant, like, future or some shit. Which would be an interesting thought, but, like, that wouldn't make sense, at least not in this moment. Anyway, but yeah, what the fuck? What in the ever-loving fuck? What? Also, is that why Dainsleif hasn't been, like, affected by, I guess, the corrosion or...
It's his brother's magic ring.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course. Like...
Why didn't we think of this before?
Like, whoa. What? Like, what? But also, like... On a side note, though, like... How does he have, like, a magic random ring that resets his body's condition? Also, that does make sense as to why Dainsleif hasn't changed in the time that we've, like, seen him. Because, like, if homeboy, Capitano is just, like, low-key a walking skeleton, I would expect Dainsleif would have been the same, but he's not because of a ring. He's got a power ring, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He's the Mandarin.
What the fuck?
Of course.
He's Green Lantern over here.
Memories
What the
are
fuck is happening?
susceptible to erosion, just like ours. But of all Conrians who remain, you are sure to remember the most.
So, like, this doesn't explain why... I mean, it resets his body's condition, which allows for, like, erosion to not happen to him, so he won't become a skeleton. However, like... How does that... Does it affect his memories? Because I don't think it does. So he's just able to remember 500 years, because that's crazy. That's actually crazy.
We had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price. Even if it meant sacrificing our entire army as bait.
Why did he say that so slow at the end for no reason? Oh. Thank you, Juice Man, for this hub. I'll take your brother's ring from you. Boy. You've almost been subbed for like 2 years. That's wild, actually. Also insane, but okay. So this was your true goal. To lure me here, guide me into a state of meditation, and access my memories. So be it. A few of my fading memories for your entire army? That strikes me as a fair trade. I appreciate your generosity. You're gambling everything you have on the loom of fate. This could be a costly mistake for you in the long run.
Perhaps.
Mayhaps.
That is the gamble our highness has chosen to make. And thanks to you, the loom of fate has now finished weaving the ley lines. New Conria is complete.
New Conria is here, I guess. Also, like, this still leads me to questions, though. Because if they rewrote, or I guess if they created a new, like, area, how does that connect it to this area? Like, because I know all the ley lines are kind of, like, interwoven with each other. But, like, how the fuck are they getting to New Kyria after they created it? And even more so, like, are y'all still gonna be like this? Or are y'all gonna somehow miraculously become human again? Because that seems insane. Either way, you know. Ley lines, son. Ley lines. Enough about your beloved leader. You said you would pay any price for my memories, would you not? Also, like, him fighting all of the people that are in the Abyss, if they're all immortal, technically he's not killing them. Like, he's fighting them, hurting them, but not killing them. Because they can't die, technically. Anyway, there's no price he won't pay. Alright. Yeah, in that case, prepare to be slain another 100 times for your deception. I hope it was worth it. Not all of them are immortal. Oh, okay, just certain ones are. Makes sense. He seemed like he was into that. But anyway. What a weird... Also, we gotta go find homegirl. Where's she at? Oh, handsome, you may try. I get to go walk again. Whee. Zoom. Zoom.
It's Judith! Great! She's still here!
And she's outside. Oh. I went into a cutscene on the side of a cliff. Alright. Oh shit, it's actually a cutscene. I didn't realize it was actually a cutscene. Did something happen? So what we seeing? Oh, it's the cubes. This can't be good, right? So, what's going on here? What is this? Could this be the Cataclysm? I don't know, man. You know what this does remind me of? Remember the end? I don't know if anybody has watched The Owl House. I know some people have. But remember the end of The Owl House when, like, Luz was, like, in the world between the worlds and there was, like, all the bubbles or whatever shape they were. And every time she would, like, put her head through one, she could see into another, like, parallel universe. The cubes remind me of that. That's all I'm, like, thinking about right now. Anyway. The hell is happening? Alright, is this where Deidre is right now? So she really is.
We're not from the same world, are we?
Nope. Where's Paimon? Where the hell is Paimon while this is happening? Is Paimon just panicking in the background? No, I come from your future.
Wait,
Okay.
but that's great. That means the world isn't going to end.
No, but the world as you know it is going to end. Anyway,
In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria?
Girl, do you want to know?
What happens to my homeland?
Girl, do you really want to know? I don't know if you want to know. I don't think you want to know.
No, wait.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
Don't answer that.
You do not want to know, girl. Not one bit.
We can only fight for our future if the future is unknown. I
How
still
so?
believe the Savior can turn things around.
Girl. Oh, Lord.
I'll carry on looking for him, even if you're not there to protect me.
So now that they've made this new Kynria, is Aether gonna try to undo what he did the first time? By which I mean, like, actually be there for the people when they needed him the most? And, like, save them from the Cataclysm? Quote unquote, save? Because I don't exactly know how this is gonna go down otherwise. Nuts. Also, the music is nice. Anyway.
Although, in a way, I've already found my savior.
Aw.
It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything.
Imagine we just go to Kynria, like, right now. Or rather, new Kynria, I guess.
It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place.
I want to touch one of the cubes. I just want to see what it does. Anyway. Yeah, this looks terrifying, by the way.
Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your brother. Surely he must be desperate to find you too.
I don't really know about that one, Chief, but okay.
So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met?
Give her one of your flowers. I don't know why that's the first thought in my head, but yeah.
That way, when I do find him, I can convince him that you're also searching for him.
A memento? Oh, the key. Imagine, yeah, I was gonna say, like, imagine, like, our twin just getting the key in the past to use in the future. Imagine that. Anyway, just thoughts I'm having. That would be insane. Anyway, wait.
What is it?
What? Hilly Troll. Wait, is she the Hilly Troll? Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. No. Did she become that Hilly Troll and that's why she had the key to begin with? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't. Oh, I don't like that. Oh no. I hate that. Oh, why? Like, even if we don't give her the key, won't she still become a Hilly Troll? Oh, God. The cues remind me of that. Yeah, same. Everyone's seen a square, but like 3-dimensional. No. Oh, God. What changes if we don't give her the key? God. If this is her future, this is her fate, do I have to give her the key? I mean, I could keep the key, but like, what the fuck? Also, I feel like the reason why she ran away from us in the beginning was because she thought that we were monsters. Oh, I hate this. I hate everything about this. Do I have to give her the key? Oh my god. This is so upsetting. This has never like happened in a situation where it's like directly affected us like this. This is fucked up. It's really fucked up. Anyway. I mean, she's not gonna meet our twin though in the past. I don't know. I don't know if there's a difference if we don't give her the key or not. You know what?
What?
I'm keeping the key. Fuck it, I'm keeping the key. I don't want to do that to her. But that's so upsetting. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, is this what happens when you keep the key? Oh. That was concerning. I didn't like that at all. Oh, I don't like whatever this is. Hello? Is this Harold Elector? Who's coming through the portal? Our brother. Aether, you don't have a voice. What the fuck? Why don't you have a voice? So that's what happened. Istaroth, the ruler of time, must have had a hand in this. Have you met this person before? Questions that I have. Anyway, also, because, like, well, I guess we've talked. No, I don't know. Maybe we have talked about whoever Istaroth, the ruler of time, is. But at the same time, I don't know. Wait, which god did Alice... Not Alice. Skirk? Wait, who the fuck devoured a god? Was it Alice, or was it somebody else?
Alice.
It was Alice. Okay. Which god was it?
The ruler of life.
The ruler of life. Okay. That's what I have to remember. I was like, which god was devoured previously?
Wait, no. Gold ate life.
Gold at light. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I was like, I thought it was gold. Anyway. Same reason Lumine don't have a voice. Boo. Anyway. Alright. Hi, Aether. There's no way that this meeting could have taken place. So, like, time is frozen now when we're in the past, I guess? Aether, you knew of all this? The fuck is happening? I knew only the ending. I've always been curious about the events that led to it. I am confused. Aether, explain. The hell is happening? The past is in the past. Let it go. When the cataclysm first began 500 years ago, I, as the Prince of Kyria, was preparing to do my part, to fight back with all my might. Okay. But then, this girl, Deidrith, she found me. The irony was that, even as she desperately begged me to save the world, she brought me news of you. I was stunned, and I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me. Oh, so is this past Aether, not present Aether? Because that would make more sense, logically speaking, because if he already met her in the... Well, I mean, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Timeline confused me right now. I don't know what's happening. Alright. I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me, but then she showed me the key to your hibernation chamber. Wait, so you gave him your key, not his key? I don't know, whatever. So, she actually did it. She did find him. We'd been separated ever since I awakened in Tevat. I searched the whole planet and found no trace of you anywhere. And then she brought me that news at the worst possible moment. So, is it possible that the twins got separated into parallel universes where the same events are happening but in different timelines? Because, like, how in the hell could this happen otherwise? Because, like, this is really confusing to me. Because, like, how in the world could he have gone through the entire world and not found her, but, like, somebody else met her and then claimed to find her, but in a different universe? Ring the lore alarm. The lore alarms. Alright. Weird, but okay. I was faced with an extremely difficult decision. I desperately wanted to see you again, but Kyria was in equally desperate need of my help. And you chose your sister over an entire country? I mean, this is assuming that he could have actually stopped the cataclysm, because I don't know if he could have. Anyway. Alright, but Kyria was in equally desperate need of my help. I knew that no matter what I chose, I'd regret my decision for the rest of my days. Damn. Alright. So is that a... Was it... Sorry, I have a dumb question. Has his arms always been glowy like this? Like, I know that's supposed to be a part of his hands, but is that an error, or was it always like that?
He's light element.
Maybe. I mean, that could also be a thing.
Got the brights on.
He's got his blinders. He got the highway lights on. Alright, so I steeled myself against the guilt and made my decision. I went to see you. And then... But when I found you, you were still in hibernation. Even the key to the hibernation was... to the chamber was still secure on your person. You're saying 3 keys simultaneously existed in that moment. Where did the 3rd key come from then? Because, like, if he had a key and I had a key, was the 3rd key from, like, when I gave her the other key, which made it have 3 keys at the same time? So she has the key you just kept from right now. Yeah. Oh, I see. I understand now. That's nuts. That's so complicated. And she showed him the key 500 years ago. Nuts. But alright. I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing, but there was no time to think. I just grabbed you and ran. That's where we are right now. An intersection in our memories. Nuts. Alright. Because she exists back then and right now. Because ley lines or whatever. No, that makes perfect sense. Because timelines. It just kind of like all coexists at the same time. That makes sense though. That's insane. I love that. Also, really makes things complicated. Also, why are these keys able to unlock each individual one themselves? Because technically, if it was her key, it should have been able to unlock the thing. You know, whatever. I'm not gonna try to do that. Anyway, complicated. This question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I never imagined the answer would come to me like this. So my actions 500 years ago, wait. Let me reread that sentence again. So my actions 500 years in the future set everything in motion. Are you mocking me, Istaroth? What do you mean 500 years in the future? Bitch, the fuck you mean 500 years in the future? Did I miss something when I was reading? No, I didn't. What? I'm going insane. Right now. Yeah. I understand. Okay, I see. Yeah, I understand now. Never mind. I got it. Anyway. Right now is 500 years into the future. Yeah, I got it. I had to think about it. Deirdre succeeded in bringing us together, but unfortunately, it is versions of us 500 years apart. That's tragic. I hate that, honestly. She hoped that the Savior would rescue Kynria, save the entire world, but instead the news she brought led the Savior to make the complete opposite decision. Wait, so does that mean that by me not giving her the key, she won't be able to prove that we exist? And it won't give him hope and make him go look for his sister? So ideally he would actually go back and actually save Kynria? So that the cataclysm never happened? Would that happen? Is there a timeline where that happens? Anyway, I don't fucking know. I'm asking too many questions. Oh, God. Jesus. It already didn't happen. I guess that's fair. That's why New Kynria exists, I guess. Anyway, how awful. Is that her fate? Is that how her story must end? Yeah, it's kind of fucked. Yeah. Has Kynria really been revived? Have you done what you set out to do? Not yet, but I've taken a very important step. Now the ley lines of Kynria are complete. I'd always thought that Tevat's ley lines were locked by the heavenly principles. No more can be added, and existing ones cannot be replaced. Interesting. Okay. But then I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exception to the rule. It has intrigued me ever since. So I directed the Abyss Order to feign an attack on Natlan, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and to negotiate with the Lord of the Night. Unfortunately, for other reasons, even the Night Kingdom cannot host any new ley lines. The most I could get was some room to carry out the weaving process. The Lord of the Night did say before that even she can only reconstruct Natlan's ley lines. It's probably for the same reason. Still, I received the Lord of the Night's permission and activated the Loom of Fate. Okay. Using an Intevat... What? Intevat as the base. What? I was able to grow a realm based off of Kynria 500 years ago, superimposing it over present-day Natlan space-time. But it's not technically in the timeline of our current Natlan, so it's not actually posing a threat to current Natlan, which is good. But also crazy. Alright. Alright. That superimposition is what allowed you and Deirdre to cross paths. Oh, so that's why she's in Natlan. That makes a lot of sense. That also explains why there was so many like monsters and stuff chasing her, because she was also in Natlan from 500 years ago. God, that's so complicated. Anyway, whatever. That's what I saw in my dream. He's not lying about that, at least. But what I don't understand is, why did the Lord of the Night agree to this? Good question. After that, the new Kynria was enriched with memories of the old. Enriched? Yeah, let's say that, okay. Drawn from the Abyss Order's memories in their meditation sessions. With those memories as raw materials and the superimposed realm as a template, the Loom of Fate finally finished its work. So why did you do all this? What I hold now in my hand is the Atlas of the New World. Oh, it's like a scroll. It's kind of cool. It's kind of sick, actually. Like, what the fuck? Alright, this is the product of the Loom of Fate, holding within the entire network of New Kynria's ley lines. With this, the nation once known as Kynria can rise again. Okay. So, like, you've rebuilt Kynria, but, like, what about the people of Kynria, I guess, is the question I have. One day, I will find a suitable location for it. What? Oh, so, like, you're not putting it in Natlan. Okay, I didn't think about that. Anyway, why is reviving Kynria so important to you? Great question. Would love to know the answer to that, too. One day, okay, I don't understand. Is it really just because of guilt? Good question. And Aether has no answer. When I first arrived in Kynria 500 years ago, my memory was completely blank. Huh. I'm like trying to make sense of that, because the weird thing is when God, this is so complicated. Like, why is this so complicated? Because, like, logically speaking, that wouldn't make sense, right? Because 500 years ago, you and your twin entered this world, technically, right? So, why wouldn't he have memories of you and your adventures outside of the world of Teyvat? What happened to you, man? What happened? What the fuck? Alright. It was only after I had served as their prince for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you. So you had amnesia for a long time. Okay. What? Your memories were erased? That is suspicious though, right? Because, yeah, why didn't you remember? But recovering old memories didn't simply erase the part of my life I spent in Kyria. I still see it as my second home. Well, that's valid. Where's our first home at, though, is the other question I have. Anyway, this is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me. But even so, that only constitutes part of my motive. Okay. More importantly, if I wish to speak with the heavenly principles as an equal, I will need the might of an entire world behind me. What? Why? Wait. Why are you trying to speak to the heavenly principles? For what reason? What are you trying to do? Like, what is happening? Huh? What? Oh. Oh? The fuck was that? Okay, that was strange, right? It reminds me of the unknown god. Like when they came through the little portal thing when we first got here. Anyway, I know you always want to change fate. We both do. But this time, I won't let you succeed. I mean, I didn't give her the item, but that's besides the point. I cannot miss the chance, to reunite with you 500 years in the past, no matter what. So he still wants fate to play out the way that it was supposed to. I see. Interesting. Also insane. I don't know why. But the way you're talking, it doesn't sound like you at all. Aether, this whole thing, your plan, what does it have to do with us? Good question. All along, it's only ever been about us. What? Goodbye, Lumine. We will begin anew at the end of your journey. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Okay. I love how that gave me only more questions, but also what? Alright. So, okay.
Our hero is back. Everyone's been waiting for you.
How am I supposed to move on from that? What? Okay, so I'm so conflicted right now. So, like, he did all of this in the current timeline to make sure that something in the past timeline happened, as well as also allowing them to create a new loom of fate, or not a new loom of fate, but rather to recreate like the ley lines for Kyria so that they can put Kyria somewhere. Also, where the hell are they gonna put Kyria? Because, like, I mean, they could possibly put Carnia back where old Carnia is, but I also feel like where old Carnia is where the Abyss is currently, right? Possibly? I don't know. I'm just... I have so many thoughts. Most of which are confusing, but it's okay. I'm... whatever, man.
The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your
Cool.
efforts, no doubt. Oh, and Mr. Dainsliff's, of course. What's wrong? You look upset.
I met my brother,
Paimon
but in the
doesn't know
past...
details either. The Traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world. Paimon was looking all over for her, and then she suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot. But looking a lot more glum.
It's fine. I just need some time to take everything in. Yeah, so Lolly's back after a nap. Sup? She good?
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your brother? I spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now, and learned quite a lot.
Okay.
Huh? You met your brother?
Technically. But not my current brother, but rather my brother from 500 years ago. Fuck if I know. Anyway, moving on. We had a long talk.
And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. But let's go over everything later, alright?
What your brother accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it.
That caught me off guard too. What
The Lord
what
of the Night
happened?
did try to explain it to me, but in a word, it's complicated.
Everything's
During
complicated,
the war
man.
with the Abyss, Mawika had an argument with the captain.
Of course.
Mawika believed that we should fight to protect our culture
Oh, yeah.
and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your brother's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Oh, is that why it was a scroll? Like a map?
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now.
You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan.
I guess that's valid.
However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Interesting.
Huh.
Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war. Time for a well-earned
Technically,
drink to
but
celebrate.
whatever.
I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands. So it's one less thing for us to worry about.
Yeah, but it could be a
Don't you
bigger
agree,
problem
Traveler?
later. Yeah, it's kind of bad.
Come on,
Kinda
let's head back
chaotic.
to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Verissa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast.
Sorry, but there's somewhere else I want to go to first.
Huh?
Eon-san, leave her be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Traveler?
We gotta go back to the cave. Oh boy. How far am I? Way far. Oh boy. This is... I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know right now. I just... I honestly hate this, honestly. Like, I'm just, like, thinking about it. I'm like, oh, I hate all of this. Damn. You faintly sense what feels like someone clasping your hand. But this time it sends you into a deep sleep where sweet dreams await. I hated that. I hated that. Thanks. I hate it here. Why? Just why? Oh my god. I feel like this hurts as much as Carrie Bear did. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. No. 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 I don't like it. I don't like it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It bad. Don't like. Mm-mm. Oh, God. I don't even know. I don't even know what to even say about this. I feel like I learned way too much, and yet at the same time, I just
Thank you for completing.
Incredibly confused still, at least to some degree. But like, it's like I get what happened, but I also hate what happened. Wait, why did that say 4 out of 5? Did I have somewhere else? Somebody somewhere else? Why is it only 4? Huh. Sure, whatever. But yeah, I can't even remotely begin to unpack what just happened to this. I feel like we learned so much and yet so little at the same time. This also made so many different things so much more confusing than before. Also, I love the fact that a couple of hours ago, I was like, oh, is Deidre, like, hallucinating? And then I was like, no, that wouldn't make sense, because why wouldn't, you know, like, of course, like, we would be able to see that, but then, like, it would make sense for us to be able to see it after that. And I think at one point I did say, I was like, yeah, maybe she's not, like, from this world, and maybe we're seeing her timeline and not ours, which would make a lot of sense. Oh, I really hate the fact that she became a hilly troll. Like, I know all of them became hilly trolls, but it doesn't make me feel better. It does not make me feel any better. I hate it here. Like, oh god, why? Oh. But yeah, yeah, I think I'm gonna go to bed. I think after that I need to go to bed and like think about what happened, because also I'm really glad I wasn't spoiled about this, because for some reason, I haven't really seen anything in regards to this, like, whatsoever, which is crazy. Because normally, like, for Archon quests and stuff, I see lots of, like, spoilers, but I haven't seen anything for this, so I guess that's good. But yeah, I think we're gonna go raid somebody. I'm not sure who to go raid because I know lots of people are streaming. But let's see who we want to raid. Let's see.
You haven't quite hit
You
your
know
reps
what?
for today. Come on, one more set.
Let's go raid Portia. Because it's been a while. Wait, is it just... I gotta remember spellings because, God, I know I don't spell right. Anyway, but yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed how insanely sad this quest was. God, I hated this. But, like, I guess we're, like, getting really close to, like, the actual climax of Genshin Impact, which is
I've gone a little over
nuts
my
to
calorie
think
budget
about
so
because,
far.
God,
I
I
need to rethink
am...
my dinner plans to get back on track.
Oh. Okay, well, I guess we'll be in Snezhnaya like soon, at some point. I know we're going to Nodcry first, but ideally it'll be in Snezhnaya probably sometime next year. Anyway, but I'm just like thinking about it, I'm just like, that hurt. Also, that was a lot. Oh, God. Anyway, let's go say hi to Portia. I hope... Wait,
You
did
haven't
it make
quite hit your
the
reps
thing?
for today. Come on, one more set.
Why didn't you do the thing? Why didn't you do the thing, you ding dong? What? Oh, there we go. There was a problem starting the raid. I swear to y'all. I swear that I swear to you that my app for Twitch absolutely hates me. Let me try something. Because maybe, just maybe I can do it from the computer. Perhaps. Let me see. Because that'd be really cool if I could.
People seem to think I was born with super strength. But look at me. This tiny frame is what my genetics gave me. All my strength comes from consistent training with good technique. Put in the same work, and you can absolutely get the same results.
Why am I in all caps? I'm going insane. Okay. Let's see. Oh, because I can't spell. That's the reason why I did that wrong. God, I'm... I was like, why is it not working? It's because I'm dumb. It's because I'm dumb. Alright. Hold on. Hold on. Try that one now. Sick. God, I don't know what's wrong with my phone sometimes, but damn. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Maybe Saturday. We'll see what happens. Perhaps, you know. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. I see you next time. Bye-bye. Go say hi to Portia.